round 4 of the Asian Endurance Series Season 1. My name is Zachary Moselle and I will be one of your hosts for today's race. Co-hosting with me this evening is Singapore's most successful professional racing driver. In 2002, he was crowned Asian Formula 2000 champion, becoming the first Singaporean to win an international motorsports title. In 2005, he went on to become the first Singaporean to compete in Europe and also represent Singapore in the A1GP World Cup of Motorsports. In 2015, he clinched the Asian Le Mans Series Drivers' Champion title, also becoming the first Singaporean to do so. So, who am I talking about? Please give it up for my man, Dennis Lien. Hi, Dennis.
Hey, Zach. Thanks for the great introduction as always. How you been, man?
I'm good, man. Hey, how did your January go for you?
How did January go for me? Wow, with the pandemic at the moment, everybody is in like semi-lockdown mode. You can go out, you can do stuff, but things are pretty much closed. So it's been a lot of barbecues at home, hanging out, catching up, trying not to get fat, too fat, trying to do some exercise, but that's about it, really. And just looking forward to each round of our Asian Endurance Series, to watch some racing.
Thank goodness for sim racing.
Thank goodness for sim racing, indeed.
Exactly, totally. Hey, and are you ready for Chinese New Year?
Well, as ready as can be. I mean, we're all pretty much limited by our ability to, go around, I guess. But so I think it'll be a very cozy and more homebound Chinese New Year. We can't really go visiting this time around, which is fine by me. I like it like that as well.
I can only imagine all the races right now and competing. They have like maybe one container or kueh tart or love letters nearby and you can munch and drive at the same time. I don't know how you're going to do it, but I think you've done it something.
Oh yeah, well, it is what it is. Everybody, I guess this is the new normal, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
everybody has to just get used to it, but I'm okay. I'm in a sense, I'm perfectly adapted to it.
You're the man. Okay, great. Let's talk about today's circuit. Today's race is at Zhuhai International Circuit. Now, the original circuit contains 16 corners, but corners 7, 8, and 9 were eliminated and made into one corner after a track change request from FIM. Now, the circuit is 4.3 kilometers long and has 14 turns. 9 of them are right turns and 5 are left turns, and the circuit runs clockwise only. Now, the shortest straight is 500 meters long. The longest straight is the start and finish straight, which is 900 meters long and 14 meters wide. Now, Alexandra Imperatori, an A1 Team Switzerland rookie driver, suggested that there are many opportunities for overtaking in the circuit because the combination of straights, hard braking areas for hairpins, tight corners, followed by the accelerating for long straights. All these are important, and he said that the most successful driver on the circuit is the best one who can manage their brake wear. And guess what? Zhuhai International Circuit is an FIA Grade 2 certified circuit. Dennis, you've driven this circuit and won the Asian Formula 2000 Championship, didn't you?
Yes, I did. This circuit has been particularly kind to me, actually. If you base on all that commentary, but the first thing that if you actually get to the track, that will catch you is it's very flat. It's a very, very flat circuit. There's no gradient changes and things like that. And also, because it's a grade 1 circuit, in other words, it's like you can host a Formula 1 race, so you can test an F1 car there. So the runoff area is very far away. It's there's a lot of gap between the track and the edges of the barriers and things like that. So it's very hard to get physical references. I still remember the first time when I went testing. It's actually the first circuit in my entire racing career up to that point where I actually went off the track because this is an interesting story. Back in the day in China, China is not the wealthy country that it is today. People were actually, trying to sneak into the circuit and stealing all the metal bits around the circuit. So all your brake markers, right? The 200, 150, 100 boards, are all metal bits and the poles that hold them. So when I got to the track, and because the track is so flat and so spaced out, so it's very hard to find references where you brake and turn in and all that, right? So I was coming into turn, which one was it? Turn 1, 2, 3, 4, turn 5, coming up to turn 5. And I was charging in the Formula Renault 2.0. And I was looking out for the brake marker on the left, on the right. Where's the brake marker? Next thing I knew, I was bouncing on gravel. So I was like, what the heck? So when I went back to the team, I said, guys, where are the brake markers on this place, man? The guy's like, it's a long story. All the brake markers got stolen.
We were like,
this is way back then.
Someone there and waving a flag or something. Yeah, markers.
So, but yeah, of course, the track has changed. It's improved a lot over the years, and yeah, I still remember those days. Remember when I went racing, the pit buildings were not even completed yet. But yeah, it's come a long way. So anyway, back to the thing was the track's pretty flat. It's not a difficult track to learn once you find all the reference points and markers, because that's the main thing about this circuit. Trying to find the reference points where to brake, where to turn in, and it then becomes relatively easy to learn. But because then again, the features where you brake, your apexes are quite, because it's flat. So you got to build a rhythm to be precise and to extract the best lap times from this circuit. It's a lot of feel and muscle memory, I guess, you know what I mean? Because there's not much visual cues. It's very limited visual cues on this track. And there are particular corners where if you drive a high downforce car, things with wings and slicks, that you tend to encounter a lot of G-force, and then it can get a little bit tiring because it's heavy braking, then it's accelerating. Then the two corners where the heavy G-forces are, turn 5, 6, turn 7, I think, is where there's, the left-hander, you literally go in from 6 to 7, constantly accelerating and changing gears, and then when you go into 7, there's a lot of G-forces there. And then, of course, turn 14. So this track, what's unique about it is, on the last corner, on 14, if you get a good draft, and because the straight's really long, and people start to draft each other a lot, and if you get a good draft, you can get a good slingshot, and you can actually out-qualify people if you can get into the draft at the right time before you cross the start-finish line. And that's exactly what I did. That's how I got pole position there, way back in 2001 and 2002. I always let the guys in the front fight for it, and I'll time it such that I'll catch their draft before the second last corner and the last corner. Then when I get to the last corner, I'm right at their tail through the high speed turn 14, and then I get a slingshot out so that I can basically, get a bit more speed, so I can, get into a slightly quicker lap time.
I don't know how good this platform is in trying to replicate that, because if any of our racers are listening to you right now, you're thinking, okay, this is I'm going to try this.
Yeah.
Whether it works the same is totally different on the platform.
That's a funny thing. I suspect, before, during the pre-race practice sessions, right, that we had yesterday and all that, there were quite a few people trying to jump into the Lynk & Co. And I remember talking to James. Yeah. So the Lynk & Co. is, it's a big 4-door sedan, right, as opposed to a lot of the other hatchbacks. And from what I understand in the real world touring car championship, the Lynk & Co. car might not be the most maneuverable, but it's apparently in terms of handling, it's because it's a longer wheelbase and all that. It's more gentle, easier to drive. But one thing for sure, if you're using a sedan, the sedan body is more aerodynamic. So, and I think this game does replicate that. So people were trying to see whether if they use the Lynk & Co car during practice this is my suspicion now, to see whether they get more speed down the straight, because it should be technically. The 4-door sedan is aerodynamically more efficient, so that could get you that few fractions of a second more down the front straight, and as well as the back straight. The back straight from turn 11 onwards is actually very fast.
Well, checking my list right now, I
think
think there's only one driver that's driving the Lynk & Co, and that's none other than Andrew Loke.
Yeah, so it's a bit, but remember there were supposed to be 4 guys with the Lynk & Co, right? But I think yeah, 3 guys or 4 guys pulled out, right, or something like that at the last moment. Because I guess
Well,
Chinese New Year is coming up, so a lot of people got family commitments and stuff like that. But
right.
yeah, it's a bit of a pity. Yep.
Okay, now let's talk about our round 3 winners for Twin Rin Motegi Road course. Let's recap the winners now. Our top 3 for race 1. In first place was Ayman Hakim, second place was Dylan Tan, and third place was Jason Tay. And for race 2, first place Ayman Hakim, second place Harish Shami, and third Jaden Low. And last but not least, race 3, in first position was Dylan Tan, second Jason Tay, and third Ayman Hakim. Now let's look at the overall championship point result standing after round 3, and it seems like Dylan Tan is still holding on the first position with 101 points. Second place is Russell Rios with 70 points. Francis Angelo Gonzalez 64. In fourth position, Jason Tay 64 points. So join. We have Mark Walter Elman in fifth position with 46 points. In sixth place, Jaden Low at 40 points. In seventh place, Ayman Hakim, a fabulous performance.
Not bad,
at
just on round 3, yeah.
And in eighth position, Chien Poon, 35 points. Asafi Asadi at 31 points. And in 10th position, Samiko at 27 points. So looking at it, I mean, you never know. I mean, if Ayman Hakim replicates his performance in round 3, he'll be climbing the charts pretty soon.
Yeah, it's a pity that he didn't come in earlier, because had he come in earlier, I think he would have been definitely someone we will have to look out for, and he would definitely have given Dylan a real run for his money, man, because he really impressed in the last round. I mean, look, he won race 1 and 2, right?
Yeah, and in race 3. Yeah, he was trying really. He was on several occasions. He was pretty close, but then again, but hey, he's top 3 in 3 races.
He's thereabouts with the front guys. Yeah, because between these guys, it's so fine that it's a lot to do with I guess tactics and staying cool. Being the racers that they are. It would have been very interesting had he started early on. But anyway. It's a good show. We're at round 4. I'm glad he's here. Ayman Hakim, we call him what? Ironman Hakim, right?
Yes.
But he's, as we found out, Triple A, yes. But his real nickname is Tadashi, because he is actually, he's half Chinese, he's half Japanese actually.
That's right.
So.
Yeah. This I thought was I think, but actually yes, it's true. During the interview, and he mentioned that. So, Takashi, that's a big thing. All right,
Tadashi.
We're gonna move on to spotlight on our sponsors. Today's spotlight on sponsors focuses on the Brake Shop. Established in 2012, they supply a wide array of renowned performance brake components ranging from brake paddles, stainless steel brake hoses, brake discs, bell brackets to big brake kits. Now they include brands like Brembo, AP Racing, Sparta Evolution, DBA, HEL, and more. Now, the Brake Shop team provides unique expertise in specifically car brake systems, and coupled with their experience and skilled professionals, they work towards ensuring customer satisfaction through full end-to-end service. Now, equipped with technicalities and knowledge of new technology relating to braking systems, their brake specialists take pride in providing their customers with the most reliable recommendation. Now, with the launch of their web store, they can supply their customers with advice and competitive pricing for brake consumable parts and upgrades. Now, the Brake Shop endeavors to reach out to Southeast Asia and leverage on the trust, quality, and authenticity from Singapore. So, what are you waiting for? Hop on down to their new website for your favorite brake brands and get it delivered island-wide to your workshop or doorstep, and shipping orders can be made around the Asian region. Terms and conditions apply. Now, it's proven on tracks internationally. All components that they carry have been rigorously tested and checked its release before sale. Now, they provide the best, highly reliable, cost-effective brake available in the market. So, that's the Brake Shop in a nutshell.
Fantastic.
And this is everyone's favorite. It's the contest. All right. We've got contest, good news for viewers. That's right. We have a new contest on Facebook. It's a simple contest. Okay, all you have to do is firstly identify and correctly name the driver who sets the fastest lap in race 3. Remember, not race 1, not race 2, but race 3.
Race 3, guys.
Right,
don't
race
forget.
3.
Yeah.
Okay, and secondly, Tag any friend. Now, this is important. You need to listen, okay? You must be real. Your friend must be real, not a fake account, okay? Must not be a participant in Season 1, Round 4, and must not be anyone from the AeES team. So, not you, not me, and not the race gods. So, right out in our Facebook Live commentary, following the template below, which I'll explain right now, the template is Mike Crotch, fastest driver at Huge Jazz. Once more, Mike Crotch, fastest driver at Huge Jazz. Now, as for our drivers, if your friends are watching and supporting you, please get them to join in. The prize is a set of high-performance stainless steel brake hoses from Goodrich. Terms and conditions apply, okay? Now, all you have to do is that simple. So what are you waiting for? Get cracking, and who knows, you will be walking away with a set of high-performance stainless steel brake hoses courtesy of Goodrich. Dennis.
Yeah, the Goodrich, those Goodrich braking lines are fantastic.
Really blur now. What is this stainless steel brake hoses for?
No, because the hydraulic lines that supply the fluids to the brakes in order to activate the brakes. Most of the standard lines are rubber based and things like that. So if you drive very hard, and let's say especially on circuit work, the fluid starts to heat up, and because the master pump, when you hit the brakes, it becomes because heavy braking for threshold braking and things like that on circuit work, the hoses start to expand if it's just the normal rubberized stuff, and you can't take the heat as well. So the brake pedal starts to get soggy, and you lose precision and things like that. And as well as the fact that it doesn't help in the cooling. So the steel braided lines, these BF Goodrich brake lines, because they're steel braided, they're much more solid. They're also more resistant to heat buildup and things like that. So the pedal feel, it aids in the pedal feel. The pedal becomes more consistent, and it makes a big difference. Look, the space shuttle is using Goodrich brake lines, so I think it's pretty good,
If it's good for space, it's good for you.
It's good enough for the space shuttle. It'll be good enough for your car, I guess. I mean, in the racing industry, the Goodrich race lines are the de facto standard. You find them in everything from even Formula cars to the Le Mans prototypes, GT cars. You find them everywhere.
Okay, all right. From stainless steel brake hoses, let's turn to the local race scene. How's it looking right now?
Is there any racing?
Exactly. How's it right now? The local scene.
Even my go-kart track just behind my house, right? I'm very lucky that there are 2 go-kart facilities around my area. Both are shut, man. So it's pretty sad. Even karting is put on hold. I guess in Singapore it's a bit better. In Malaysia, because I guess the COVID cases have gone through the roof. So unfortunately, a lot of these activities, the government has deemed sports as a sports bubble has been put on hold, I guess. So we don't have any of the Malaysian Super Series, and they're planned, but whether they run, I don't know. Like Porsche Carrera Cup, from what I heard, is supposed to start in June. Lamborghini Super Trofeo as well, sometime in May or June. But looking at the whole region, of all the travel bans, and it's going to be very difficult to host a championship in this part of the world. In Europe, the championships are running, planned to be running. I think the only places that are racing at the moment are basically the Middle East. So, we've got like the Asian Formula 3 is running together with Asian Le Mans in the Middle East, but that's because it's between a travel bubble between Dubai and Abu Dhabi. It's full house though. The grids are full. They've got, I saw the Asian Le Mans, there's 36 cars. So it's full. And the Asian Formula 3, I think there's more than 25. I watched the races as well. It's 25 cars. So it's a twofold question. People think, will it damage the industry? I don't think it will damage the industry. The motorsports industry is very vibrant, and basically it's very well established. in this part of the world, for sure, because we're not as developed as say Europe or America. The Daytona 24-hour race was very successful as well. So was the Dubai 12 hours. It was full house, like 55 or 60 cars on the grid. So there is always a demand, and there will always be people and teams and all that resources available to go to motor racing, even as the global economy suffers. So there's always, I believe, it will try. But will it change for the better? I think it will change in the sense that things will be more efficient. Because money won't be as readily available, especially for corporate sponsorship and things like that, even for the well-established teams, right? Yeah. So I think there will be you look at Formula One, cost caps are coming in, and it's a new reality that they have to deal with. And I think it's a good thing, because sometimes in motorsports, we spend on things that are really kind of is diminishing returns. You spend so much money just to get 0.1 seconds. So it's like, really, do we need to do that? I think there's smarter ways. It's true. It's really bad, So by limiting your development costs or your amount of tires you use and practice days and how many team members and things like that, or limiting the development of certain types of categories, I think that's a good thing, or even the championship organizers figuring out ways to make it more cost effective to host a series and things like that. So it's a good thing. It's forced the industry to be more efficient. Yeah.
But where I'm staying right now, every evening I can hear cars racing down the expressway as though it's like some race like that. And I think that's the only time they get ways to really like get out and
look, in Singapore it's always, we have a specific problem. We don't have a circuit, and people tend to, which is a bad thing. I mean, we cannot encourage street racing and all that, but I guess people have nowhere else to go. They got their nice fancy cars, and they want to get sometimes de-stress a little bit, put their foot down. But Singapore is not ideal if you like motorsports and you have a fast car.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
All right, we have to move on. Our next thing is for those of you who are asking for help, just in the last race and just recently as well, we are giving you some news right now. So just listen up. Now, Racing Roots is delighted to provide a place for sim racers to prepare for their championship rounds of the Asian E-Endurance Series. They introduced their very own gear up sessions, especially for us participants. Now, the goal of these sessions is to use their expertise to provide an avenue for AeES participants to learn and improve their skills in a conducive environment under the guidance of the experienced sim racers via one-to-one coaching at a physical location. Now, demo runs are done by their trainers. There's detailed gameplay advice and driving advice as well. Now, individual session format varies depending on the individual skills level. So the gear up sessions are strictly on an appointment basis. So head on down to www.facebook.com/racingroots/services. I repeat, www.facebook.com/racingroots/services to secure your time slots. And guess what? Here's Jason Tay of Racing Roots to guide us through this week's onboard lab video.
Hello everyone, Jason here, and today we are at the Zhuhai International Circuit in China. Built in 1993, it is China's first permanent racing facility. This circuit is 4.3 kilometers long and features 14 corners. Plenty of places to overtake and for some great racing action. On board in the driver's seat of the Audi RS3 LMS World Touring car that I'll be using for the race, getting past the final corner onto the main straight to begin the lap. Cars will be reaching speeds in excess of 220 km per hour before braking hard just before the 100 meter board to slow down for turns 1 and 2. A great overtaking spot on the circuit. Use the curbs and a little more on the exit to maximize your speed, and stay on the gas through turn 3. And keep to the right of the track and brake at the 100 meter board for turn 4. keep the curb on the inside, and try the straight line turn 5 using the curbs on the outside. Stay on the gas through turn 6. Before coming on the brakes for turn 7, which is the first hairpin turn of the circuit. Great overtaking spot, and use all of the track on the exit to ensure you have the best exit speed for the back straight. You'll be reaching speeds of up to 200 km per hour before braking hard at the 100 meter board for another hairpin turn. It is very important to keep to the right of the track on the exit so you can take turn 10 without lifting off the gas. And slow the car down again for turn 11, the final hairpin of the circuit. Rotate the car and get on the power early as the exit is rather wide. Keep to the left of the track for turn 13 to position the car nicely for the final corner. On the brakes in between the 50 meter and the 100 meter board, and turn the car into the inside of the curbs to carry momentum through the corner, and back onto the main straight and across the line to end the lap of the Zhuhai International Circuit.
Thank you, Jason Day of Racing Roots. Hey, I must say, some of the shots are really good, man. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, since you've really raced on this circuit, right? Any of the visuals, how's it? They look exactly the same.
Oh, it's good. It's pretty accurate. I must admit. I mean, the game quality nowadays, it's not just Race Room, but all the other platforms are really getting really good.
Yeah, man. I guess I was wondering, like, nowadays they are really lucky this generation. They have something to go to. Now, I would say it's affordable to a certain extent. You don't have to be like really breaking your bank just to get a whole setup.
Yeah, it's a big difference between jumping into a real, even a go-kart is so much more expensive than it is compared to a simulator. Don't talk about a real race car. Taking a real race car for practice, I mean, that's big bucks.
The sponsorships. I mean, imagine all the those good old days. I would say bad old days are so difficult. Like you're mentioning that you really had to I would say almost beg, borrow, steal, or talk your way through and getting people to be confident in really investing in you, their time, their money. But nowadays, you have this sim sessions to get you up to speed, and who knows, external people around there looking at you and seeing how well you are performing, and who knows, they might just give you a tinkle and say, hey, I think you look like the person that we're looking for. Look at Dylan Tan.
Dylan Tan has a good he's young, he's got the talent, he's proving himself, but being talented is one thing, but you got to develop the commercial side of it as well. So basically nobody's going to look up for sponsors for you. You got to go and do it yourself, or you need to have a very strong team of people behind you that are basically knocking on doors for you. But usually by the time that happens, you would need a strong backing from your family, or anything else, your parents and whatnot, to help you. But by the time you get to the higher levels, you got to have to prove yourself to get up to that point.
True. I don't know, because I'm new to this. But say, for example, if someone say like Dylan Tan who needs some expertise, like someone to consult him. Okay, I'm really interested in this. Where do I go to? Or whom do I turn to? Is there a place that he can go to, or someone watching this program right now will be wondering where's the best place to start?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing about racing. There's I guess in Europe there are racing schools that you can go to. Like in France, there was what do you call it? FS. I can't remember what it was called. Or even in the UK, like I went to in my younger days, I went to the Jim Russell school of racing and things like that in Silverstone. But that's just the training technical side of it. Nowadays, there's people they're very aware that they need to develop their it's a complete package, the marketability, communications, your ability to find sponsors, your fitness. It's a whole regime. And the best way to start for us around this region is head to the go-kart tracks, hang out the tracks and hang out with the people, get into it first, just start driving. That's the only way to do it, and get a feel of what the whole sport is like first. It's a sport. It's not a business first. You know what I mean? And if you enjoy it, then and the opportunity presents itself to make that step up into as a profession, then you'll have to develop it as you go along. But just treat it as a sports first. Be good at it.
Yeah.
That's how I treated it. I never looked at it as a profession, to be honest.
Okay, looks like we just started off the practice session, and first on the track is Dylan Tan.
Dylan Tan, our man.
Yeah, driving a BRC Hyundai.
So yeah, here he is. You see, he's on it. And I like that commitment. He's the first guy in, first guy out on track.
It's the discipline bit, right? It's such a disciplined sport.
It definitely. That's basically it. You look at him. He's an example of, if you want to be good at anything that you do, not just sports but in life, be the first one to turn up, be the last one to leave, and put in the hours.
Little bits that people look out for. They're always looking for professional athletes and whatnot. Yeah. And
it's not like I said. Sports is just it's a condensation of what reality is in terms of real life. Sports is just a more intense version of what you're going to face in real life. So.
Yeah, I was watching this documentary, and the amount of investment they have made on the racers. They have their personal diet or exercise coach and whatnot, and it's that little nitty gritty, the details that we don't see. People see the car, the racer, but the hard work that goes into pushing these athletes to their limits. And look at this. He's like 11 or turning 12 this year, and who knows? By the time when he's 18 or whatever, he's going to be someone. I have just this gut feeling in me, and it's just that. Yeah. Hopefully,
he's on the right path.
Doors for him. Yeah, really, someone open doors.
Well,
for him.
He might get noticed, but at the end of the day, whether he will definitely get doors open for him, hard to say. But you got to be there or thereabouts. You got to basically put in the time and commitment, and then when the time comes, you have to present yourself well. And I think Dylan has definitely got a big head start compared to a lot of other potential, racing drivers. So that's the way to do it.
Wow, not bad. This corner has actually completed Sector 1 in 30.797 seconds. Not too bad.
The views are amazing, man.
I know. It's crazy.
It just looks so real. This is where I spun off. This corner, yeah.
I can see why.
Okay, the image is the same. You look at it like, yeah. I went off here.
It's amazing. Look at that. I was just showing.
Oh, Hong Sui nearly went off. He's like, I missed the brake marker.
Hong Sui, Sector 1, 31.06 seconds. It's Chua Xing Han, our man, a new man.
Chua Xing Han, in the Audi.
Yeah, wasn't that bad in the previous race. I think you keep an eye on him.
Yep, definitely. Chua Xing Han. It seems a lot bumpier than I remember the track to be, though, because this thing is, but over time, circuits actually the ground sometimes will sink. So this is the corner that I spun off. This exact corner, Zach. Because they took away all the brake markers at the time. I mean, you look at it, it's like coming, it's like, where? And look, this is a touring car, so your viewpoint is a lot higher. I was driving a Formula car, right? It's like, where the hell is the brake markers, man? I couldn't see the edge of the track.
Maybe someone took away your traffic lights, like, hey,
it's like, where am I, man? And that was like on my third lap, second lap or something like that, So, wasn't a good impression on the team.
Asafi Asari.
Asafi.
That's right, Sector 1, 31.541 seconds. Not too bad in his serious Audi.
He's using every inch of the track. All those guys are using every inch and some more.
Well, maybe they just say, let's follow the man. Wow, look at that. It's. I mean, I can see the details of the roads and even the cars. It's unbelievable. I can just only imagine when the power of the computer gets so much better. It's nuts, man. In the future, maybe you can hire an actor. You don't have to be there anymore. You just have to like.
I hope
like to
that never
borrow your
happens.
face, you cut and paste and put your face there, and then you charge them.
I hope that.
You can be like
No, I
several
hope that never
movies at one
happens.
go.
Hong Sui is in fifth now, huh?
Yeah.
Who else is okay? So it's Dylan Tan, Russell
Yep.
Reyes,
Then
Chua Sing
Asafi
Han,
Asadi and Hong Sui. So far, it's only
Hong
5.
Sui. Yeah. So okay, Dylan Tan and Russell Reyes. Yep, usual protagonists.
Yep.
They're doing well. What sort of times? I think 1 minute 41. I think they should be able to go under the 140.
Yeah.
Oh, at
There's
least
some-
140 point something. You know.
Yeah, I think the practice timings are around there, 140. But we'll see how, because
Yeah.
not all the drivers did their practice, so maybe they just
Yeah.
maybe some faster timing, and then we will only see. They're just keeping the strategic play, to let you know so much
Yep.
on the day. Then I'll
Yep.
show you what I'm capable of. But I think this is a very interesting track. And I just noticed now that you pointed out, like the cars are not rather smooth, it's quite a bit bumpy. The
Yeah, it's surprisingly bumpy for, back in my day it was a lot smoother. Like I said, maybe since this program was developed and the circuit, has obviously settled down, I think the surfaces have sunken in a little bit. Because after like this is turn 2, right? They're coming up. The braking into turn 3 here seems a lot more bumpy than I remember. When you look at the pictures, the cars are oscillating under brakes.
And here we have Nabil Aslan. Well, we haven't seen him for a while.
Yeah. Nabil Aslan. Ooh, all the road
Lawn
and some
mowing.
more, man. Yeah. No, because
Everybody's going.
well, okay, back in my day, you couldn't do that because when you go past the ripple strips and then they have all those cobblestones, so that you can take all the ball. They didn't exist during my time. It was just ripple strips and then gravel. So the gravel was basically replaced, and they put those ripple, what do you call it, cobblestones on it so that you can actually drive on it. So this section here, exactly where they didn't, that time was all just gravel. What do you call it? Yeah, loose gravel, not cobblestones. So we couldn't take so much liberties.
Okay, so far we have 8 drivers on the road. We got Hao Shengyuan, Henry Ko, Hong Sui, Amir Aziz, Safi Asadi, Russell Reyes, Chua Sing Han, and Dylan Tan. Dylan Tan clocking 1 minute 41.415. Not too bad though. I think it's just.
I thought it would be a bit quicker. I thought it would be 1 minute 40 highs or something like that. Well, maybe let's see what happens during the rest of the qualifying session. Ooh, he's pushing it all right. Yeah, this corner is in a Formula car, right? You come out, it's a lot of G forces, and you are practically either short shifting or changing up mid corner. In
But
those
is it true
days,
when you're
before the
under
pedal
so much
shift,
of these G forces, are you still able to
Yep.
maneuver? But it's quite a lot of effort, isn't it?
of course, yeah, it's not
like flying
back in the
a
day.
jet, you start pulling 6 Gs, you're being pressed.
No, it's not
against
say it's tough because back in those days you got a hold, and in my time was not pedal shift. So when you are steering and then taking a high G left hand corner, you had to reach down with your right hand to go and shift the gears, and it was not like a sequential shift at the time. It was like a H pattern thing. So it was a bit challenging.
All right, we're gonna go for a short commercial break. Don't chase it down. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Left long, opens 30, hold left. still on for the crest, tightens turn, 3 left.
Air, fuel, spark, the trinity of power. You need all three to bring your engine to life. Kenny and Norm knew that, which is why for over 50 years, the company that bears their name has been re-engineering what filtration can do. Engineered to protect against dirt and scientifically proven to provide up to 50% more airflow. K&N, 50 years of performance and innovation.
Welcome back. This is Asian E Endurance Series Season 1, Round 5. Corrections, Round 4. I can't wait for this. We're at Zhuhai International Circuit GP. And currently right now, we are looking at Mark Voltaire-Ellman. And guess what? The man that all eyes will be on, Ayman Hakim, is currently second in terms of his practice timing. Just behind Dylan Tan, 700 of a second or something like that. What do you think, Dennis? Right, Safi Asadi, 6th position. First lap we did was 1 minute 43.025 seconds. Yeah. All right. Then we have 11 drivers on track right now. Interesting to see Dylan Tan headed at 1 minute 41.192 seconds. Ayman Hakim in second. In third, Chua Sing Han. In fourth, Russell Reyes. In fifth position, Mark Voltaire-Ellman. Sixth, Asafi Asadi. In seven, one of our newcomer, Haris Zefares Shami. And we got in eighth position, Amir Haziq. In 9, Hong Sui. In 10, Henrico, and in 11, Hong Xingyuan, or Hao Xingyuan, corrections. Okay. Seems everyone is holding on. We just got 7 seconds remaining in our practice before we go for qualifying round. Good luck to everyone. I believe they've been practicing really hard, and this is the day. Okay, and all eyes, like I was saying, on the new man, Ayman Hakim. He did extremely well in round 3, winning 2 of the races, race 1 and 2, and coming in third in race 3. Will he be able to pull off that similar standings? We have to see. But I know Dylan Tan, after speaking to him, he's going to have that opportunity, and he's going to give Ayman Hakim a run for his money. And there,
Definitely.
We go, Dylan Tan.
Here we go, for qualifying. Dylan Tan, first one out, man.
Yeah, it is bumpy, don't you think? You look at the suspension.
A little bit.
Yeah,
a little bit.
During that break, a lot of cars were going off. Was extremely wide. Is it natural for them to do that?
Well, I wouldn't say it's natural, but yeah.
It seems like everybody's going to say, is that the way? I know there's a line that tells
No,
you
but
that you go off the track.
Well, basically, in racing, you want to use every inch of the road. And touring cars and GT cars, by the nature of the type of vehicle that they're in, they can afford to jump a lot of curbs and take a lot of, a lot of the track and some more. So the more track you use, you generally go faster. So that's basically it.
So
Here we go, Dylan.
Oh, look at that, Dylan.
Dylan has got quite a speed advantage so far in practice, but let me see whether Ayman Hakim, Mr. Tadashi, that's his, as we found out, his nickname is Tadashi, right?
Yep.
So Tadashi can give him a run for his money in terms of getting close to his time, or maybe hopefully beating his time. So that would be putting Dylan under a lot of pressure.
Well, no, I think all the other drivers as well will be eyeing, because they know how good Ayman Hakim is.
Yes.
And what he brings to the race, because right now in the previous 2 rounds we had our favorites, and in round 3 when he came in, he blew the whole entire competition aside with his.
Right.
It's so hard not to see him. Look at him in the distance.
So, but okay, look at the distance now. At the back of Ayman Hakim, right? There's somebody drafting him. Now, the guy behind him could have an advantage, for qualifying, because that's one of the tricks that you use in Zhuhai. Like I mentioned, before you get to the last corner, get close to the guy in front of you, draft him, so that he gets you a bit of a suction to, reduce your lap times. Because of the very long fast straights. Hopefully, maybe we'll see. We'll see. It makes a big difference. Now, Dylan is coming around to the.
Yeah, better time for Russell Reyes for his first sector. He had 30.902 seconds. That's not too bad.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Russell Reyes is stamping his authority. I think he's done a lot of practice. Without a doubt. Russell is quite serious.
Because I must say, speaking to some of them, they're a very highly charged, highly competitive bunch. So
they're very committed.
And now that with the entry of Ayman Hakim, they know they really have to up their game this time around, because
for sure.
They got to be.
It's not gonna be easy, man. Yeah. Ooh, people flashing lights, man, telling you get out of my way. Who was that flashing the lights in the Civic?
I don't know. It's what's that rule again with flashing you? Is it get out of my way or?
Well, no, like it's sometimes in racing is to it's to try and distract you. In a race situation is to distract you, to try to make you lose concentration, or just that momentary lapse of concentration by distracting you that's a trick. But in qualifying, it really means get out of my way, I'm coming.
I thought this was a Malaysian thing. Okay, no.
No,
I'm driving on the highway and people are flashing me at the day. Okay, I'm beeping speed limit. Malaysia, there's no speed limit. Zoom.
Applies to racing as well.
Okay,
Enrico.
Look at Ayman Hakim time of 1 minute 41.664 seconds.
Wow.
By Reyes.
Okay.
There's my friend Francis Angelo Gonzalez. Now, I must say, Francis Angelo Gonzalez and Chua, okay, and Alman, they were very hard working in the practice track. They were going all out in all the races, and they were pulling fast time. So hopefully, all those hours of practice would put them in good stands in terms of their racing right now.
Right. Yeah, well, let's see what happens. What happened to Dylan? I thought he came out first, and then he didn't set a qualifying time.
No, he's in 10th position.
He ran out wide again. What's happening?
Hopefully he's not. He had a bad race recently, and when he was involved in certain incidents here and there. And poor boy was like all stressed out when I spoke to him. But who knows? He came back in the third race and he hit his deal, and he came and he got first position.
That's the thing, sometimes when you're under pressure, when you think champ, now I'm sure the front guys are all taking championship, and the pressure can get to you. You just have to it's a funny thing, even though the championship is becoming more it's closer to becoming very important to focus on driving for the title, but at the same time you got to actually be more relaxed. Mentally, you just have to let go and focus on what you need to achieve, but you can't overstress yourself. Once you start putting too much pressure on yourself.
Look back there.
Oh yeah, I saw
What
it.
is happening back there?
Drafting. They're trying to. I told you right. They're trying to draft. They're trying to draft. Yeah. So. Yeah. So I just hope that Dylan doesn't over pressure himself, and as a result, he might actually go backwards like that. So where is Dylan now on the standings?
Apparently Dylan
He is.
has. This is gone.
Hasn't even set a time yet, huh?
Yeah. And Jason Tay. Okay, his
Yes.
sector 1 was 30.618.
Yeah.
That's good. That's
Jason's always
Yeah.
in the hunt. You can always count on Jason to put in a good time.
good. It's always.
Well,
the,
he runs racing routes,
That's right,
right?
that's
So
right.
he's got access to the simulator 24/7.
Well, according to his example, he was showing us how to raise the lap, and I was more focused on the scenery and how detailed everything was.
We're looking.
nice, huh?
Nice
Oh,
scenery. Yeah. What lines? What corner? What apex? Yeah.
Everything. That's what I was asking you. You raised this place. How authentic are the details? I mean, certain bits suggest this, like kind of shaded or whatever it is, but really,
The trees look a lot bigger than they actually are. But then again, it's been a while, so maybe the trees have grown. So,
Why do they
but
prune all the trees?
it didn't have. Yeah, no, it didn't have this much foliage. Definitely not. Yeah.
Okay, looking at the table right now, we have Ayman Hakim as expected in first position. In second is Nabil Aslan, and Russell Reyes in third, and Chua Sing Han. Wow, Chua Sing Han in fourth. And
Not bad.
Yep, and Alman is in fifth, followed by Gonzalez sixth. Xing Yuan is in seventh. Chien Pun eighth. Asafi Asadi in nine. Hong Sui 10. Amir Hazi
Yep.
11, Henry Ko 12, Edwin Lim 13, and Chua is at 14.
YT Chua, yes,
Yeah.
is okay. So, but it's a bit worrying. Where is Dylan, man? Our championship leader hasn't put in a time yet.
Yeah, where is he?
Is he having car problems or is
Hopefully
he
not,
having?
man. It was
Yeah.
really like shattered him. I mean, he was like really looking forward of the race. And there you have it.
Oh,
back
he's
on
on
top.
pole.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh, how
1
come?
minute
Yeah.
41.495. Hey.
That's fast.
Yeah.
I think he was just constantly going back to the pit to set a faster time. I guess he didn't want to set a. Yeah, he suddenly banged one out like that. So now the pressure is on the rest of the guys for Ahmed Hakim and Nabil Aslan to respond to that.
You reckon it's going to be like all out in the first race? I mean, like the first race is a sprint, right?
Yeah.
So this is an opportunity to see whose car is fine, who is on top of his game.
For sure. Yeah, because nobody's going to hold back, man. In the sprint
Yeah.
race, everybody's going to go all out for sure.
Cheong-ah. She changed it. Race 1 is called the Cheong-ah race or something like that.
Yeah, the race one is the Chong race. Yeah, exactly that. The Chongster racing.
Cheongster racing, that's right. Hey, everybody's going out.
I mean, should be the new racing team. What's this? Dylan? Oh, Dylan's out again. Huh?
Yeah.
Chongster racing
Cheongster
team.
racing. Look like okay, here you go. So qualifying.
so here we go.
Jason Tay, 1 minute 41.483. Dylan Tan, 1 minute
Wow.
41.495, and Ayman Hakim.
Where did that come
Yeah,
from? Where
look
did
at that.
Jason come in, man? Oh, sneaky bugger. Huh? He
Right.
came in the last
Looked
moment.
like he was
And,
driving so fast the camera didn't catch him.
yeah.
What the traffic police standing
He's
there.
like he's going to do the Ayrton Senna,
I
he's like
think
the
from
last
nowhere.
5 minutes, right? Yeah, he just when nobody can, he just goes out and does that one blinder lap, right?
Yeah.
The killer lap, man.
All right, man.
Wow,
Looking
well done.
at the score, they are really close, So
It
yeah,
is.
man. I'm keeping my eye on Jason Tay, Dylan Tan, Ayman Hakim, Nabil Aslan, and Gonzalez. Let's take out see
Yep.
where how they gonna get back in the garage.
The top 5, Gonzalez included, is in they're the only ones in the 141s. The rest are in the 42s. So these are the top 5 guys that we have to look out for,
Yeah,
because
I'm really excited.
yeah, it's going to make a big difference.
I just had this
Okay.
feeling is things gonna happen. Things gonna happen. Let's check the weather now. 21 degrees in the track. Gentle 3 kilometers per hour. I love doing all this now, and it's sunny and dry. I'm to the weatherman right now. Currently,
Weatherman.
the weather is sunny and dry. Gentle winds at 3 kilometers per hour, and track temperatures at 28 degrees Celsius. The air feels like 21 degrees Celsius. Welcome to Zhuhai Circuit Grand Prix. That's how we do the weatherman.
You know, there was once a Zhuhai race was cancelled because of typhoon.
Serious?
So, yeah.
Yeah, man. All right,
because, you know,
we
the
are
wind outside.
waiting. All cars on the grid.
On the grid,
Our hands
ready.
itchy. Here we go. I'm waiting. You're waiting. Everyone's waiting, holding their breath.
So-
Let's see what's gonna happen. All hell's gonna break loose, and they're off.
Race start. You're
Yeehaw!
off.
We go.
Yeah.
Jason Tay, Dylan Tan, Asman Hakim, Nabil Azlan, and oh, what's happening here? Everyone's sprinters. What's happening?
Whoa.
Is that crosswind?
Okay. No.
Ooh, whoa,
How
there's
would-
some little nudge in there. Aye.
Hakim has definitely shot up to 3rd place already.
Oh, look at that.
Dylan Tan is leading still. Jason Tay didn't have quite as good a start. He's fallen to 2nd place.
Oh, it is really tight
Tadashi
right
is still holding. Yeah. Bit of a bump. Jason has taken back the lead again from Dylan Tan, and in 3rd place is Hakim. Oh, here we go. The top 3 guys: Jason, Dylan, and Hakim. Hakim's trying to go on the outside. On the outside.
Yeah.
Wow, he did it. He's taken on the outside. He's taken over Dylan.
Oh my goodness.
Is he? No,
This is
not
really,
quite.
really
He's still
tight.
holding back
My
3rd.
goodness, it's like I can
Yes.
stretch out my hand and touch the spoilers. Oh my goodness, look at
Dylan.
that.
Oh, Dylan bumped Jason off.
Ah!
Oh,
Oi!
oh no.
He's not gonna be
Dylan
happy. He's not
bumped
gonna be
Jason.
happy. Oh no. Tire cleaning time. Oh my goodness. That's most unfortunate.
Oh, that was
Ah,
that was a
God,
bit
he's
of
gonna come back.
naughty driving there
Naughty.
on Dylan's part.
Hey, don't play with young
Hakim is
boys.
staying out of trouble, but just hanging in there, trying to chase down Dylan. And after Hakim is Francisco Gonzalez hanging on 3rd place.
Yep, Jason Tay
France.
is
Okay,
currently
so-
at 14th position. Oh my goodness. Hopefully nothing severe.
Jason. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a problem now because Dylan is definitely going to be penalized with that move, you know, I think because, somebody shot off in turn 14,
Where did
big
he
time.
go?
Yeah,
Hello?
he went grass
Oh
cutting.
my goodness,
yeah,
that is
ooh.
far. Where did he go?
Edwin
Grass
Lim,
cutter.
Edwin.
Ay, ay,
He wanted to go in, check out the rest of the gravel, I think.
ay.
Chua Sing Han is 6. Good on Chua Sing Han. That was a good climb up the grid.
Yep, so the top 3 right now, Dylan Tan, Ayman Hakim, and Gonzalez.
Gonzalez,
Yeah,
yeah.
really tight.
Ooh, wow. They saw the cars on 2 wheeling up, man, over the curbs into turn 3.
Oh, look, lots happening here. I just have.
Ooh, whoa, heavy on the brakes.
Oh
Who's
my
this?
goodness,
Francis
who's this?
Gonzalez.
Bro, Gonzalez! Viva! What are you doing?
Yes, he got 2nd place from a million
go.
miles back. Awesome. Under
Wait,
braking,
ah,
man.
Iron Man's not gonna be happy. He's not gonna be happy.
Yeah, no. That
No
was,
Speedy Gonzalez is
but
going to override him.
well, he's taken him back. He's taken him back.
Ah.
Gonzalez has gone back to 3rd again.
We were thinking, hey, don't play lah, don't play. Sorry, accidental lah, oversteer.
Yeah.
You got in your way, Sorry.
But that was one heck of a move on
Yeah, man. It's
Francis's
quite aggressive though
part,
from his
man.
point
That
of
was
view.
very
Yeah.
aggressive.
Just like I see on small line, I just salute.
Whoa. Here we go. Really late under what? Francis is really the late of late breakers.
Told you, man.
You know.
He's the man that has been practicing for
Practicing
hours,
a lot,
hours. I think he's got his game. I'm waiting to see how his game plan unfolds. Look at that. This is a nice scene.
How-
You stuck your head out.
Yeah, our TV director is getting very creative with his
Yeah, I
camera
mean,
views. I like that.
man, like-
Very nice.
Nice work.
Yeah.
No dirty seats here, man. All right, you just
The
joined us.
drafting, yeah. Oh, heavy braking. Here we go. Francis Gonzalez. I'm just worried that he might overcook his tires. Okay, but it's a sprint race, you know. He doesn't care. He's going all out.
Right, just 10 minutes, just hang on and go out and see how much you can
Oh, here we are. Whose car is this? Hong Sui. Oh, here we go.
Hong Sui has been secretly practicing himself, I think.
Definitely. But he's not using enough road on the exit here, so that's why he's a tad slow coming out of turn 3. He's got to use more exit and just carry more speed
nice
into turn 3.
shot.
Yeah, beautiful view,
You're
man.
cleaning the road, huh? Where should I place the broom?
You know what? This kind of view is great. You know why? When you see the bumper of the other car about to hit you, it's like,
Hey,
whoa!
cannot. Doom.
Oh, great shot, man.
Lovely,
Okay.
man, sure. Well, you just joined us.
Amir
Welcome to the
Haziq.
Asian E-Endurance Series. We are at Zhuhai International Circuit GP. Lots happening right now. I'm in race 1. We have Dylan Tan in first place. Second place is Ayman Hakim. And third is Gonzalez. Look at that. You're right, man. Look at that. Scary, man. Now,
Yeah, man.
if that was
You really see the
an
speed.
Alfa Romeo, right? Oh, that's it, man.
Mhm.
Face serious. Look at that.
Oh! Who's coming on the inside?
Who was that?
Ooh!
Oi! Oi!
Oh, yo!
Amir
That was
Haziq,
fierce, man.
brother. Oh, he's
Amir
not
Haziq.
happy. He's not happy.
Oh, man.
Hey, I like that.
Hey, last corner to do that. Wow, that one brave, boy. Turn 14. In real life, if you do that.
I don't know about you, man. I have this funny feeling that this group of racers are all, hey, there, where you going?
Oh!
I think we need to
Forgot.
widen
Oh,
the
that's
road
the right.
for
That's the
that
right
part.
hander. I forgot.
Hey, what's happening? Oh. Yeah,
Wow,
all right, very
this
hot.
one is
it
really
the
havoc,
temperature
man.
today? No, right, I don't think so. Why Chinese New Year all gonna be hot, right? Oh, driving like vengeance. I put it out for vengeance. It's speed, bro.
Too long, lah.
I
Everybody
suppose
haven't
lah,
raced
I
so long.
suppose.
Everybody, pent up rage. Lah.
Yeah, I suppose.
But
so.
okay, lah. The top
Okay
3
lah.
guys are still Dylan Tan, followed by Ayman Hakim
Yeah,
and Francis Gonzalez.
I call him Speedy
so-
Gonzalez. Yeah.
Ayman Hakim in his Alfa Romeo, man. I
He did 1 minute
love this. Look at it.
41.396.
He's on it, man.
Yeah,
He's
man.
Rocket Man.
Look, man, serious looking like the guy.
Ayman Hakim, Tadashi,
Triple A.
Triple A.
Triple A, man. Alpha.
Triple A Tadashi.
Ayman Hakim.
Ayman
Not
Hakim.
Triple X. That one is
No.
Diesel.
Ooh, that was a good. That's a lot. Wow, Dylan is really using every inch of the road and more.
At this point, I think it seems that everyone is trying to. It's just like, it's really bumpy up. Oh, no question.
No, it's not. It's actually quite smooth on here.
Yeah.
So it's breaking into. I forget the number. What corner is this? This is turn 12, right? 12,
10, 12.
13, yeah. Yeah, 10, 12. This is coming up turn 13.
Stretch to 13, then to
This is
14.
13 and this is 14 now. Yep.
Oh, around this turn. Wow, look at the fierce look on the Alpha. Race
Yeah,
high
man.
ground.
The Alpha looks so good, right?
Man, you look like Lilo and Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch.
Looks like, right? You just have to paint, spray
Like-
paint the car purple. That's it. Here he comes.
It's like Stitch is.
Yeah, man.
is yeah.
Oh my goodness.
She's coming to get you.
Gosh, hey, really,
Leo.
man. He was driving, I see her race
Leo.
eyebrow. I say, hey, okay, overtake, bro. Steady, bro. Oh, look, he's really pushing it. My goodness. Come on,
Wow.
Dylan. Oh,
Talk
really?
about every. Wow,
Ooh.
this is. You look at the amount of curb they're taking. Wow, these guys are already on it.
Oh, look at that. Oh.
Ayman Hakim is really pushing it really hard. This is from his view at the back of his car.
He's belakang, huh? He's belakang.
He's belakang, he's belakang.
Wow. Speedy
Gonzalez is still
coming
quite
up.
far back. Huh? Speedy Gonzalez is.
Yeah, like Speedy Gonzalez.
He can't be singing because he's too far back.
Yeah, man. I'm just like,
Ooh.
oh, what's
Ayman
this?
wants to give him a dummy.
I don't know.
Trying
man.
to throw him a dummy,
Oh,
but
can smell the road. Can
Dylan
smell the road.
Dylan is. Yeah, man.
Hey, we
Oh,
got that.
Dylan's really on it, man. He's really on it.
My dad
This is
says that
fierce.
if I don't win this race, I won't get any Chinese New Year goodies.
No ang pao for me. I
don't
better
like
win.
that.
That's
Oh, the
why
shot damn good,
it's
man.
that's
I
the
can
real.
even read out
Oh yeah,
the-
you can see the suspension, huh? Oh, man. Well, this is actually a good, very good camera angle.
Yeah, man. Remember those days we fly
Let's
right,
see whether-
and it's my arresting hook there. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, man.
Oh, it is nice. Man.
Let's see whether the drafting really works or not, because he's definitely in close enough to. The drafting doesn't seem to work here.
So what you're saying
No.
is that if the car behind drives close enough, it gets sucked in because of the. Ooh, that's close.
Whoa, that was
Whoa.
super late braking on Ayman Hakim's part.
Oh, that's right. Oh.
He's He's really on it. The top three guys are really on it. There's nothing between them. Dylan is driving for his life, man, literally.
He's just waiting for him to slip. Oh, this is...
Wow.
I
Wow,
swear.
Gonzalez, you look at how much road Gonzalez is taking. That's why he's closing down on Ayman Hakim as well.
Well, I can just only imagine right now, you as we thinking, Dylan was thinking, no, not to make that mistake, just not to make that mistake again, you know, that's one mistake he made, and that was it. And yeah.
Oh. Yeah, it's, you know, you can't think of mistakes. Dylan has just to put his head down now and just drive the wheels off the machine, and that's it.
Oh, look, at someone making a
Gonzalez is
move!
going-
Whoa! Ooh.
Ooh, didn't work out for him.
No,
Still,
I don't think so.
Was there any contact?
No, I
it
looked like I'm not sure.
Looked like, but
on.
no, I think Francis realized that nah, he's not gonna make it. He held the brakes in and then avoided contact.
Never do that. Okay, we're down to the last lap. 6 seconds to go. So it looks
6 seconds
like
to
Dylan
go.
Tan, Ayman Hakim, and Gonzalez not far behind. Aslan.
This is the last lap,
Yep.
right? Yep.
Dylan is holding on now. Will Ayman Hakim do a quick one like what he did in the previous race in round 3? Okay, find a little weak and then he floors it. He's trying. Can he do it? Well done,
Race
well
winner,
done. That
Dylan
was
Tan.
close.
Very well done to Ayman Hakim in second and Francis Gonzalez in third. Wow, that
Ding,
was
ding,
really
ding.
a great
Dylan
race. Man.
Tan has made his point. I told you it was going to be
Yeah.
a close race.
He managed to, get on top of it, and the pressure didn't get to him. He really drove very, very well.
Yeah, but I must say, it was
Ayman,
really aggressive driving. It was crazy, man.
hats off to Ayman Hakim for pressuring him all the way. But Gonzalez, man,
Yeah.
his late braking is something else, man.
Yeah, amazing, huh? Dylan Tan, 1 minute 41.209 seconds. Ayman Hakim, 1 minute 40.936. That is a fast time. And Gonzalez
Yes.
at 1 minute 41.427. Check out the time.
Nabil
man.
Aslan, good recommend. We have to highlight Nabil
So-
Aslan as well because, yeah.
So Ayman Hakim has the fastest lap time. Well, things gonna change.
does,
now.
yeah.
Yes, he does. And so these are the 3 to look out for. But it'll be a reverse grid, so things will change.
Yep.
But well,
You know,
it sums it
in
up,
this
doesn't it?
in this track, you might have the fastest lap time, but it's, strangely enough, I thought there would be more overtaking, but it looks like it's not so easy because maybe the draft doesn't, the drafting thing doesn't work. That's why.
Yep.
Because in real life, this track, when you draft, it's actually quite easy to overtake at the end of the straights.
So the best overtaking straights will be what? 12, 13 and 14?
The front straight, coming towards 14 or going to the braking towards turn 12, things like that. So, but the drafting doesn't seem to work. So it's tough. It's actually making it quite difficult for them.
Okay, race 2. We have reverse grid in first position. Owen Lee, second. Edwin Lim, Henry Ko, and
They're off.
Same thing. Everyone
They're
is
off.
spread out, trying so fast. Oh, lots of changeover. Hopefully, it looks a clean start from
Owen
here.
Lee's
But
still
then
in
we
the
know.
lead.
And what's happening here? Major! Oh my goodness! Look at that! Mess! Oh.
Car start. I don't know what's going on. This is just
look at that. I
Pada.
see, really, man.
Hey guys, chill.
Hey, chill, man. Just only haven't gone around the bend. Hey, they're thinking, no way, man. We gotta get out.
Okay. Everybody's still on track. Still on track.
There.
Whoa.
Wow, that was an interesting start, man. Just nuts.
So
I thought,
Edwin Lim
domino
now.
effect.
Hey, Hong
Hong
Sui second.
Sui!
Still-
Oh, must chill.
Hong Sui got made his way up.
Yeah.
Asafi Asadi is third.
Yes.
Nabil Aslan is in fourth. Jason Tay fifth.
Yeah,
All right.
Owen Lee at 6th position.
Oh,
what's happening?
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, what's happening? 3 cars have just gone up.
Whoever that was, he was on the grass. He had no control. He just lost
Jason
it.
Tay!
Jason kena whack
Hey,
lah.
what's happening, Jason? What
Jason
happening,
was a
man?
victim
Got to
lah. He got
talk to the
taken out
man,
a
man.
bit.
Kata, one wrong turn and everybody was breathing down my throat. My goodness.
Mark.
Hey,
On
what's
the
that?
side.
Oh, look.
Because,
look at chasing. Give me a chase. Mark Volta Elman. Yes.
Dylan overtook Mark Voltaire, I think.
Yeah, well, Elman has Ayman
Inside.
Hakim breathing down his throat from the back. Look at that. It's not giving any chance. Dylan Tan as well. They all clumped together. Oh, it's quite tight.
Well,
Hong Sui is currently
Dylan,
right now. He's
Hakim.
enjoying his position at first place in Asafi.
Yeah,
Asadi is
he's
trying-
out in the
He's
he's
like
got, clear sky in front of him, open
Blue
road. He's just putting his
skies.
foot down. Yeah.
yeah.
He says, I'm getting out.
It's beginning
Dodge,
to
I'm
look
getting
a
out.
lot like Christmas. Oh, look at this. This view is nice, man. But if I
Yeah,
start
it
looking
is,
at it,
man.
I'll go straight, right? Then hit the dirt track. Hey.
Yeah. And this is the kind of view you see in a Formula car.
Yeah, man.
So now you know
Everything's
why,
flat, right?
it's,
Oh, you see
it's
the-
because you sit so low, right?
Although you can see
That's
the
pretty
bird
much-
droppings cannot at the fast speed. I don't think you can. No, I cannot whack. Hey, talking about that, have you ever experienced like bird strike when you're driving? Or
Sad story is yes. Unfortunately, I have killed quite a few animals on different circuits.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, sad to say, man.
yeah,
that's
but
the
they did tell them
reality
to
of
put
it.
the sign, they didn't listen. And
Oh,
who is that
who
overtaking?
overtook
Ooh.
Hong Sui, I think it is Asafi, right? Yes,
Asafi
has gone into the
Asadi
lead. Well
has
done.
overtaken Hong Sui,
Well done.
bro. Hong Sui has been
Great
sightseeing
move.
for too often, but then I hopefully can get back his position. But here he goes. Nabil Aslan's in third
Asafi
position as
is-
well. Not too bad. Here comes Safi Asadi is trying to. Right. Nabil Aslan is trying on the
Oh.
inside the track.
Oh.
Whoa!
Oh!
Yo! Once
Hong Sui,
more,
he's
what's
taken Hong Sui
happening?
again.
Hey, brothers.
Asafi, and then Nabil Aslan is
Oh,
overtaking
he's
Hong Sui as
Hong
well.
Sui. Hong Sui.
Oh,
Hong
that's
Sui's on the
awesome,
try and
man.
squeeze.
Awesome, awesome.
Ah, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good.
No.
Ah, my God.
Nabil Aslan has
Oh,
definitely
but look,
secured
Ayman
second
Hakim, what is
place.
he doing? Sneaky bugger is coming in, trying to overtake.
Great overtaking
Yeah,
maneuver by
he's
Ayman
gunning
Hakim.
for Dylan Tan right now. And versus the
Definitely.
reverse grid, they've done really well. They've gone up to 4th and 5th position respectively. Look at that, Dylan Tan and Ayman Hakim.
Wow, they are just using, Asafi just went off the track. Is there track limits, guys? I don't know.
I
You
don't know.
gotta
I
check
thought to
the
ask the
race
race god.
gods.
I thought there would be race track limits, right? But anyway,
That is not even 2 wheels on the edge of the ripple strip. That is like all 4 wheels and some more away, onto the.
man. Look, now they're being disciplined. Everybody's along in a queue. Not too bad. Like earlier
Yeah,
on.
they're, I mean, they're all spaced out already. They're getting into the rhythm.
Yeah. Oop,
Dylan
there's a
Tan.
nudge.
Ooh.
Ooh, Nabi Aslan.
bit of
Hong
nudging is
Sui.
okay.
Yeah, it's
Nudging's
okay.
okay.
Just a bit.
As long as you don't tip your opponent off, that's fine.
Trying to overtake on that. I don't think
Dylan
so.
under
He's just
braking.
trying
Wow,
aggressive turn from
super
here.
deep.
Can he do it?
Awesome.
Ah, it's a
Awesome.
tight one. Oh, look
Pull
at that.
that off.
Ayman Hakim is having a little tussle with Hong Sui and Dylan Tan. What's happening at the belakang?
Hong Sui is not, Hong Sui is not making it easy for them,
Oh, he's just trying to
well as
overtake
he
from the outside and inside. And what did everybody's zigzagging now? This is like go-kart. Is it? They're thinking,
Awesome. That was
Wow,
good
look at that,
racing on their part.
squeezing in. Oh my goodness.
Mark Voltaire is trying to make his way up to.
Ah,
He's
look
starting
at
at
that.
6th, right? And
Zoning
he's
on
just
Nabi Aslan.
Mark Voltaire is smart. He's following Ayman Hakim.
Yep.
He's
Dylan Tan
just
is
basically
really nice.
letting
He's trying to
Ayman
overtake
Hakim
on
clear
the
the
right hand
path.
side. Can he do it? He did. Nope, he got it back again. Nabil Aslan, there was a quick flight. Yeah, spoke too soon. Dylan Tan, second position right now.
Awesome on Dylan's part. Yeah.
And Asafi Asadi is really enjoying the front view.
Yeah.
Bocha, it's okay, Bocha. Well, I can see. Wow, look at that. Look at the Alfa Romeo. It's really like going all over the place. Hey.
Chien Pun, man.
Chien Pun's in
man.
9th position.
Oh,
What's he doing?
he's trying to because the
Oh,
guy
he
in
got
front of him
Harish
has
Shami in
basically
front of
gone
him.
to defense.
The newcomer. Oh, he's overtaken Harish Shami. Chien Pun. Whoop, not too soon.
Not
Harish
quite.
pulled it back again. Up, Chien Pun.
Yep.
Can they make up their mind? It's quite tiring now. There they go back again. Harish. It's a ding-dong in between these two. We'll come back to him later.
Yes.
On. Let's see what the first three.
Dylan is pressuring Asafi, but he's going on the outside of Asafi. Can he pull this off?
They are really tight. Look at the timing with them. Only less than 100 of a second behind them. But and behold, here comes
So,
Ayman Hakim breathing
He's
down
got
the
him
throat
on
of
the,
Nabil Aslan.
on the
He's
cut,
overtaken
yeah.
and he's in 3rd position right now. Dylan Tan is in 1st. Asafi Asadi
Yes.
is like 0.34. But second.
He took Asafi
behind.
on the undercut just now. Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. Ooh, here comes
Who's that? Who's that?
Ayman Hakim.
Ooh.
Ayman
Trying to get
Hakim
nuts
on
there.
Asafi. Almost. Asafi still holding ground for second
this is
place.
really aggressive,
Ayman Hakim is trying to find a way around and he's got a better drive coming out.
Oh, nice
Whoa.
one. Nice one.
On the outside, but he's going on the outside into
not
turn
too sure. Need the
12.
space
Can he
for
pull it off?
Oh, it's tight
Not
turn there.
quite. Asafi still got the drive.
He's really pushing it.
Oh, this is really, really
between
close,
the
man.
Audi and the Alfa.
The Alfa
AA,
Romeo.
All both A's, huh?
Yeah, Alfa Romeo.
Look at that.
Oh,
that was
turn
close.
14.
So it's defensive move. Slick. Going down.
Okay, now drafting. See where the drafting holds. Is there drafting? Not quite, like no real draft effect down here.
Oh man, it looks exciting right now. Is it coming overtaking?
Oh,
Can he do it?
is he gonna take
there's
him?
a nice turn here. Ah!
Yes. Whoa, but Asafi is holding his ground.
Yes,
He's like,
ooh.
I'm not
My
going to make
goodness.
this easy for
Yeah,
you,
I get
man.
stressed. My blood pressure will boil.
Imagine
But while
you
they're having
racing,
fun,
man.
look at Dylan Tan. He's opening
Tan,
up
yeah,
right
because-
now.
Because the fact is, both of them are trying to defend each other. They're actually slowing each other down. So Dylan is getting a clear run now.
That's good,
and
man.
starting to pull away.
See.
Oh, finally!
See who?
He's taken Asafi.
Oh, look at that.
Ayman Hakim.
Someone
but
behind
is
there.
Asafi
Nabil
coming back
Aslan
and
is
trying to
trying to do a
outbreak?
quick one. Can he overtake Asafi Aslan? He has. Look at that.
Wow.
Oh, no. Asafi said, no way, I'm taking it back. And he did exactly
Yeah.
that. My goodness. Dylan Tan is
But-
pulling away. I hope
And Hakim now
Ayman and,
basically
Nabil
has
are
to
looking at
put
it.
his head down and try and catch up with Dylan Tan.
Okay, here we go. Oh, this is
Awesome.
crazy, man.
This is really super close
Yeah,
racing,
past
man.
few minutes have been like the change in position. It's crazy.
Asafi is trying his best to, hold he's down to 5th now.
Yep.
He's losing quite a few
Someone
places.
got nudged.
Ooh, bit of a bump.
Has bumped
Yeah.
into Elman. Thank you very much.
Yep.
I think Dylan Tan, if he holds his position, he's gonna score a first position as well because Ayman Hakim is focusing. So to see he's also opening up.
Well, let's see what happens. Ayman Hakim basically is. I think Ayman Hakim is going to put his head down and try and close the gap on Dylan, and
He's
he
got a
might
fast
actually
car,
pull it
yeah.
off.
We've seen him then in the previous race.
Well,
in round
the
three,
first race he was the fastest lap time anyway. So
So maybe it's time to like take his mind off the third racer and just focus on Dylan and give it all you got.
Correct.
Yep. Oh, who's that bounce in? Gonzalez get a nice
that-
nudge. So he overtaken
from Asafi, yeah.
Look at that. Oh, he's trying again. Yeah, neck to neck. Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh, he's gone off slightly.
Safi is struggling a little bit this track. He's not quite able to keep the pace. But
look at that.
Francis Gonzalez in 7th. The back of the grid, wow, it's like a freight train, right? Look
Yeah.
at that. Everybody is just
Yeah.
bumper to bumper, man.
All right. Well, we're going for a short commercial break. We will right back with more action. Stay tuned.
Hip hop.
Air, fuel, spark, the trinity of power. You need all three to bring your engine to life. Kenny and Norm knew that, which is why for over 50 years, the company that bears their name has been re-engineering what filtration can do. Engineered to protect against dirt and scientifically proven to provide up to 50% more airflow. K&N, 50 years of performance and innovation.
Welcome back to the Asian E Endurance Series Season 1 at Zhuhai International Circuit GP. Currently we are in race 2. We have Dylan Tan in first position, Ayman Akim in second, Nabil Aslan in third, Alman in 4 and Asafi Asadi in 5th. Not much changes to top 3 but lots of action early on, right Dennis?
Yeah, but actually right now, Chien Pun and Francis Gonzalez are really at it, ham and thongs, man. There's quite a little bumping and nudging side by side.
Oh,
Ooh,
someone went
big
off!
bump!
Oh yeah, who was that?
Big bump. The guy
Oh
went
my
off and then the
goodness,
car
went
disappeared.
off.
How come, huh? Oh,
Oh,
was
magic,
that
huh?
a penalty or something, or a DNF?
I don't know, man. I gotta ask him.
Yeah, the guy, he went off and then
he went off and
disappeared.
his car just disappeared. Scary, no?
Yeah.
You tell people your car just disappeared.
I hope that doesn't happen in real
No,
life.
no,
man.
hopefully not. The aliens take you off Zoom.
Yeah.
And you're right, man. I was watching during the commercial break. You know, like Gonzalez, nudging, and Chien Pun, you're going back and forth like two boys, no? Fighting
Yeah,
for
I think
candy
I
and
think
everything.
Gonzalez was a little bit, shall we say, getting tired of being blocked by.
I
Chien
suppose.
Pun. They were getting frustrated, like yeah.
I just want to know
Yeah.
which car disappeared, man. But anyway, we'll know later on.
Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's still Dylan Tan in the lead.
Yep.
Ayman Akim in second place, followed by Nabil Aslan. Well, good for Nabil. He's showing his true strength and speed. You can tell
Yeah.
Ayman Akim is slowly creeping and closing the gap to Dylan.
I've been sorry. I've been told that Hong Sui stopped racing, was out for whatever reason. That
Oh, how come, huh?
maybe that's his car. Maybe he went.
I
and
think he
disappeared.
was,
The
yeah.
aliens took him.
Yeah. Because I don't see him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got nudged and then he just suddenly
Just
disappeared.
took-
Maybe
he
server
spun around, he
problem.
disappeared. No, oh, somebody. Hey, what's that? Oh, it must be him.
Eh?
Yeah, Hong Sui.
Yeah, Hong Sui lah. He's in the pits.
Yo, brother, what happened? I gotta talk to you. What happened? Ayman Akim.
Engine blow.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, Ayman Akim, really look at that.
Closed down. Yeah, look, he's really closed down the gap
This-
on Dylan.
This is where Ayman Akim can get very scary because he's done it in round 3, where he was
Absolutely.
really tight and then he overtook. It was an amazing move, and that was the last. Kind of frustration, right? You're holding on, then you think the checkered flag is nearby. And
Hey, that's racing, man. You know, that's the beauty of racecraft. It's a game of chess at 200 kilometers or 300 kilometers an hour. You know what I mean? It's a game of chess at speed. Yeah. So now, Ayman Akim is sizing Dylan up and trying to figure out where are his weaknesses and his strong points, and basically try to pounce on that weakness. Maybe build up to the. They're going into the pits together.
Huh?
Same
Was
strategy, yeah.
Like they say,
Changing
it's
tires.
not over until the fat lady sings. Smart, huh? You go in, I go
Wow,
in. So
even
together.
they go. Ooh, who's this? This is Asafi.
Asafi Asadi.
Asafi still.
So
Yeah.
he's in third position. Hopefully he can pick up enough time to get there.
Well,
Yep, he's currently in first position, and Chien Pun and Gonzalez have leapfrog to second and third as well. So hopefully this
So-
timely pit will help in whatever way
Well,
whoever needs the help.
they can enjoy the the clean air in the front for a while before they pit lah.
Wow, that was quick.
Who
That
came
was
out
a
of
quick
who?
one together. Ayman, is that Dylan?
Ooh, Ayman Akim and Dylan just side by side.
Hey!
Ayman Akim has taken Dylan. He had a quicker pit stop.
Oh, look at that. Sneaky. I just told you right.
See, that was a
opportunity.
great one.
Don't know.
Ayman has just taken the lead,
Ayman.
but
Nope.
Dylan is, putting his head down and basically going
Yeah.
at it. Ayman Towns is going to
Look at
take
that.
him, man.
Can
He's
overtake him
gonna-
now. Kenny. Ooh,
Kenny.
He did it. Did he not?
He
Yes.
did it. He did it.
Sneaky little one.
Oh, that was a great move. Because he had
Excellent,
more
man.
he had more drive coming out of turn 3, and used every inch of the curb plus more to basically get the drive and
That's right. I mean,
And
right
take
currently right
Ayman
now,
Akim.
Asafi Asadi in first position, Gonzalez is in second, Chien Pun in third, Dylan Tan fourth, Ayman Akim in fifth. These are the guys that are right in front right now, and well, so far you just joined us. It's been a crazy race 1 and 2. Lots of action, which you can catch, highlights later on. But yeah, look at it. There's lots of things happening right now. But right now the focus is on Ayman Hakim and Dylan Tan. They pit together and out came, and Ayman Hakim for a brief moment overtook
Just
Dylan
got-
Tan.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because he had a better exit on the pit stop, so he basically pulled ahead of Dylan, but Dylan got him under, going into turn 3. He just basically had more drive coming out and took him on the exit of turn 3.
Henry Ko came in, I think it was Henry Ko that went in to pit, or was it Chua
Yeah.
Han Singh?
Chua Sing Han.
Chua Sing Han. Okay, and who's
Yeah.
this? Coming out.
Francis coming out of the pits,
Gonzalez.
he's done his tire change in
Arriba.
4th place. Riba!
Ah, here we go.
Francis
Yeah,
Gonzalez
boy.
is,
Ayman Hakim breathing down the throat of Dylan
Wow,
Tan.
these two. You look at the way
Yeah.
that Dylan and Ayman turn in, the positivity and they're just somebody
Oh,
spun.
I know.
Um,
Safia suddenly has a
Dylan's-
was it a drive-through penalty or something like that? I saw it flash on the screen.
Oh,
I
is it?
Couldn't catch
Okay.
it on time. But anyway, yeah, I can't remember which car was it that was spun off in the and where is this right now? Oh, Ayman Hakim currently is in second position.
Second
and Dylan Tan
position,
is
yeah.
first. So
Dylan has a very
Aslan.
aggressive way of turning in. I can see from his steering inputs. He really his initial input is very positive.
Look at that. It's really
But
beautiful.
that might actually wear out his tires a little bit quicker when he drives like that.
Did he manage to
So
change
we'll
his
see.
tires? I don't think because I did.
Yeah,
He
both
did?
they
Oh.
both of them changed the tires.
Oh.
So I'm just looking at the driving styles. Dylan is obviously a bit more aggressive, but I'm just wondering whether it would be detrimental to his tires or not compared to Ayman Hakim. Ayman Hakim seems to be a bit smoother.
Did it has anything to do with it being an Alfa Romeo?
No, I think it's just that's more to do with driver technique, driver style.
1 minute 41.555 seconds. That was his last lap time. And
That's
he's
faster
still
than
trailing
qualifying
behind.
even.
Yep, at Dylan Tan. So they're
Yeah.
really pushing it right now. Race 2. I mean, it looks to me like race 3 is all up. Anything can happen. Look at race 2. My goodness.
It was that corner in turn 3 that Ayman lost it to Dylan because he just didn't carry quite as much speed as Dylan did when he came out on the exit of turn 3, and Dylan got him.
I guess he didn't expect Dylan to be that aggressive in that turn 3. But
Yeah,
well,
maybe it was
whatever
because
he worked out.
cold tires. Because they came out, it was cold tires. So maybe Ayman was being a little bit more conservative. He didn't want to, push it that hard. But Dylan was like,
Chiong lah.
took a chance, chiong lah.
Singaporean,
and pulled it off. Chiong lah.
Okay lah, never mind.
But it was worth a chiong lah because he was already using all the road at MoMA. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he says, what the heck? Just go straight on lah if I can't pull overtake. But you can see Ayman Hakim is closing down on Dylan. And my theory anyway is that if Ayman can overtake him is because Ayman's just basically saving the tires better than Dylan, because Dylan's driving very aggressively and he might have
I saw
Ayman
him flashing.
is trying to flashlights and trying to distract Dylan.
Yoo-hoo!
Yoo-hoo, I'm here.
Dylan
don't
boy!
forget me.
I'm here.
Yeah. Just come and look at your mirrors and forget the braking marker.
I'm actually very
Oh,
friendly.
Oh,
No
they
way,
put
man.
quite. Look at the both of them, man. No,
Yeah.
where's third place? Where's Nabil Aslan?
Look.
So far behind, even.
They sing a song, man, far,
These
far away. Last
Yeah,
night
okay,
I heard
well, you can
Dylan
see
sing
Nabil-
this
Nabil's in the
song.
next.
Ooh.
Oh, here we go.
What
Hold on
you
a
going to
second.
try? He's just holding him there.
Ayman Hakim's from the outside. Wow,
Russell
that was a
Reyes
brave
in
move.
9. Dylan Tan still holding on to his position. Ayman Hakim as well. And like you said, Nabil Aslan is far third. Well, it looks like it's boiled down to
Here we go.
first and second right now. It's trying
First
to
and second.
Ooh,
Oh,
right now.
wow. I think Ayman Hakim has the advantage.
Oh, look
No.
at that. Oh.
Okay, all right, that was a bit of a nudge and a bump, but everybody's still on track.
Aggressive.
Very aggressive driving,
really
but
going
they
around.
have to, you know.
Yeah.
Wow, that was
Well,
very strong defense on Dylan's part.
Yep.
He held his ground. But you got to give it to Ayman Hakim, man.
Yeah, man,
He's
he's really
doing everything and more to try and get past.
He's like super glue.
Yeah, he's super late on the brake,
Yeah, man.
going to 14 to try and get as much speed as possible.
He's like an itch that you can't scratch, you know, being you can't possibly get rid of it. You reach out only, then you're gonna find a little weak point, and then he's just gonna overtake you. He's a sneaky bugger. Look at that. His last lap time was 1 minute
Wow.
41.064.
He's got more drive coming out of turn one
Yeah.
than
Oh,
than
I
Dylan,
think he's
that's
gonna
for sure.
try from the outside. Nope.
Is he going to try and redeem himself into turn three? Because that's basically where.
and quick
Take the
turn.
curve,
Look at
jump in,
that.
full power, straighten up. Wow, both of them have got it. They are really.
No
going
room
at it
for
hammer and
errors, I
pounds,
tell
man.
you. It's so, my
Oh
goodness.
yeah,
so tight.
one mistake,
You s-
and that's it. You're going to lose your position.
Yeah, man. Do you know of anyone who ever raced that fast and all of a sudden he needed to sneeze but he couldn't sneeze?
I don't think you'll be in a position to sneeze even.
You got
You
shoot in
won't
the
even-
car.
Yeah, when you're driving that hard, no man, it's 110% focus and concentration.
Yeah, so battle for first place is really tight right now. You just joined us. Dylan Tan is in first position, and you have Ayman Hakim in second. But just don't blink an eye because things can change quickly. We're down to the 5th minute, and lots of things happening right now. I feel that Ayman is really playing. He's doing that same thing he did in round 3. Just stick close until you
He's-
get bored
he's
and
hanging in
tired
there,
and make
yep.
a silly move. I go in for the kill.
Yeah, I think judging from the race so far, Dylan doesn't have any real chink in his armor other than possibly turn 12. Ayman seems to be a little bit quicker coming out of 12 than Dylan, but there's not much opportunity. You can't, take him on the exit of 12 because it's just not. But what Ayman could do is, and I can see he comes out quicker at 12, and then he breaks a bit deeper into 14, and he gets, a bit more drive coming down the straights. But overtaking is a different story. You know what I mean? That's the problem.
Okay, they're going around.
Ayman just has to be
6.
very brave now to try
Yeah.
and just do a super late break.
The sharp turn here on 7.
He's got to do the Francis Gonzalez desperate
I
super
nudge
late
you,
break
get out of my
move,
way.
Yeah. Mm.
Oh, look at another nice
But-
shot. Yep. Oh, it's really closing
So
up.
he's,
Just can't afford to slip up right now because things can go really bad for Dylan. And he did well for the first race. Hopefully, he wants to get this for the second one. But it's still lots of time left. Things can happen. You just have to keep an
12,
eye
so-
and be alert. That's right.
okay, I think Ayman Hakim is just a little bit quicker coming out of this corner than Dylan. And if you notice going now, this is turn 12, right? Now this is 13, the left-hander. Going into 14, he's going to brake later than Dylan. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
And he comes onto the power just a little bit earlier as well.
Down the stretch right now.
There's no drafting, is it? I mean, the drafting thing doesn't quite work here. Oh, it is. There is some draft. Oh, he has.
Ooh. Whoa, look at that.
Here we go.
defensive move.
So
Here we
Dylan
go.
is blocking.
Whoa, slight nudge
Oh.
there.
Wow.
That was a close
Okay.
call.
So what I theorize is coming true. Basically, Ayman Hakim is using turn 12 and 14 to try and make ground on Dylan into turn 1 again. So builds up the speed coming out of 12 and 14, and then tries to draft and get more speed down the front straight to try and outbrake Dylan into turn 1. But Dylan is aware, he's being defensive about it going to turn 1, and he's strong in all the other corners down here. So it's going to be interesting how Ayman is going to try and find a way around. I think he's got probably one more opportunity now to try and do that into turn 1.
Yep. Oh,
Oh, super late break.
Ooh.
This is turn 10, turn 11. This is the high G corner in
Ooh, look
a,
at that. Ah, they got off
um,
slightly, but yeah, at a
yeah.
speed, very aggressive right now, you can see.
No, it's not going up. They're just using every inch of the road. And that corner in 11, so this is 12. This is the corner that Ayman is just, you see, he comes out wider, he takes more speed.
He's trying on the
And
outside, he's just waiting.
He should know, he should just stay on the draft. Yeah, stay on the draft. Super late break in, get closer, yes.
Okay, around the
Okay,
bend of
he's
14,
going to draft.
going down
Okay, I
straight.
think should be able to outbreak Dylan. Just stay. Last minute pull out. Come on. Ayman Hakim. No. Dylan is super late under brakes as well.
Oh.
Yeah, that was I think his last opportunity, to be honest, to overtake Dylan into turn 1. But Dylan just held his ground.
Who knows, right? I mean, Ayman
there's still a few corners
reputed
left.
for doing it last moment, letting the front guy think that I think I have this race all wrapped up, and then all of a sudden
Because
he pulls a
it's
fast
1 minute 30 seconds before the. Oh, here we go.
Yep, here you go. He's going to try from this inside. He can't. No, good
Nah,
move from him.
it's-
Oh, did he nudge him?
Okay, there was a bit of a nudge, but now they're going up to turn 10, to turn 9 here. That was 8, and then this is turn 9, and this is coming to turn 10. Not quite.
Straight all
Okay,
the way
you can't
down to
overtake in
11.
11. It's just, all 11 is just you put your foot down and keep on changing gears and holding your line. Use all the exit here. Okay, so this is basically Ayman's last chance.
Ooh.
He is.
He got him. I think with his floor. Can he?
Come on, coming out of 12. Not quite. Nope. Dylan is just being defensive now a little bit. It's taking turn 13. Nah, I don't think he can take him. No, not turn 14.
No, from the outside, I don't think so. Yeah.
They will have one more lap. One more lap to
One
go.
last chance to do it.
Yeah,
I reckon he's
22
gonna
seconds.
He's gonna use that last lap. He's trying to take from the outside. Oh, Dylan's gonna make a move. Whoa, what's happening? Nice,
Oh.
serious. Oh, he's gonna overtake him
Dylan
from the side,
nudged him.
Kenny.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
Yeah, Ayman Hakim has nudged him.
Yep. Oh, got back down again. Oh, he's gonna get aggressive swing. Oh. This will be
Okay,
some penalty
Dylan
points
is on
now.
the inside of turn 3.
Kenny,
but-
look at that. Ooh.
They both can. This is really tough, man. This is going to be
To the wire,
This
to the
is-
wire.
to the wire, man. This is really.
Oh, he's gonna try
Oh,
again.
man. Here,
has
from
he?
the outside. From the outside.
Ooh, no,
From
no.
the outside. Can he pull it off? No, not quite. Oh, this is getting really desperate now.
Wow.
Ayman Hakim from the outside didn't quite pull it off, but he's really putting an immense amount of pressure on Dylan. Ayman Hakim on the outside, going into
Can you get
turn
even?
10.
This is turn.
Can he pull this up? But Dylan has got the inside for turn 11, so he has turn 11.
Ooh, really using.
Oh, these guys are really hammer and tongs, man.
I have this feeling they're gonna get a very fast lap from this one. Maybe not.
Okay, turn 12.
Can he go from the inside?
This is where Ayman Hakim has the slight advantage, but not quite. I think he's lost his opportunity.
Last chance. The what? 14.
Nah,
No?
because
You
going
don't
into
think
turn
so?
14, nah.
Yeah, he's got to do it
No.
now. If not, that's it. No, I think he just keep the points.
Nah. Dylan's got it. Dylan's won the race. This one.
Woo!
Well done on
Well
Dylan's
done,
part. That
aggressive
was-
ding donging. My goodness.
But I mean, Ayman Hakim really pressured him. He just, lost a few of the opportunities going to turn 1 and turn 3. It was just so close, so near yet so far. I think Ayman was a faster driver actually in this race. I'm pretty sure his lap times were a bit quicker than Dylan's.
Oh, talk to me. Because Ayman Hakim, his timing there has, it was like, here we have it. Dylan Tan, 1 minute 41.290. Ayman Hakim, 1 minute 41.064. And Nabil Aslan,
Told you, right?
third,
So,
141.65. Again, fastest
Yeah.
lap, Hakim, winner.
Ayman
Dylan
Hakim,
Tan. A repeat of race 1.
Ayman Hakim had the speed, but he just, I guess wasted a couple of the opportunities to overtake, just a little bit. He had to be, in my opinion, just a bit more aggressive.
I think
Throw
most likely
caution
we
to the
have-
wind and just go for it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this third time round you might have to think it's a reverse grid, and let's see what's going to happen in the third and final race. But I must say, it's been really exciting, and those of you just joined us, we are into race 3 or waiting for race 3 for the HE Endurance Series Season 1 at Zhuhai International Circuit GP. So far, race 1 and 2 has been won by Dylan Tan and second position by Ayman Hakim. It's a battle between these two. You should have watched race 2. It was like really
Wow.
neck and neck.
Yeah, it was really ding-dong battle, man, between
I'm
first and
looking
second.
forward to race 3. It's nuts.
Yeah.
Okay, we're back
Okay,
on
here
the
we go.
grid. Here we
On
go.
the grid.
Reverse grid. Owen
Five,
Lee.
five red lights.
Three,
5 red lights are
and
out.
Chua.
And ready.
And they're
Go!
off.
It's race go.
Clean start to the race. Like I said, okay,
Oh, sweet,
if
in the
race
lead.
2 and 1 was anything to go by, this is really an exciting race. All right, everyone's going at. Oh, someone just
bumper
went
car
off, hit the
already.
wall. Who's that? Alamak, belum start. Kena lagi. Oi.
Owen Lee, Ong Sui second. Oh,
Enrico.
nudging. Oh,
Oh no.
Enrico is,
Alamak.
Enrico is falling back. It's 9-7. Oh,
Oh, someone got
who's that in the
nudged
lead?
side.
Owen Lee. Owen Lee still in the lead.
Oh no, he got
Chien
overtaken
Pun.
by Chien Pun.
Chien Pun has overtaken him.
Hong Sui has overtaken Owen Lee. These the guys, all the swapping around things happening right now.
All right, Ong Sui in
I-
second place.
I don't
Can
know
he
who's
take
someone that went
Owen?
off the road. Straight away, first lap, turn left, kiss
Ong
the
Sui
wall.
is first, Chien Pun
Pun
second.
second.
Owen Lee has gone way off track,
Safi
man.
Asadi is in third position. Ooh, someone got nudged there. What happened back there? Ooh.
Haziq has gone up to fourth, man.
Oh. I did say I
Chien
promised
Pun.
you all.
Oh, Chien Pun says, I am going to take the
Who
lead
is
now.
this?
Oh.
Owen Lee.
Owen.
Hey, bro.
Owen got bumped off.
He's harvesting. Okay, go. With tires running around.
Grass cutting.
Allah de. Oh my goodness.
Chua Sing Han, 7th position. Wow, this thing is like,
Really
ooh,
tight.
nudge,
Ooh,
nudge,
hold on,
nudge, bum. Here we go.
I swear,
Yeah.
because there's nudge device that's attached to the cars, right? I think we have like clicked up. to
Yeah,
something, just
everybody's like
I
bumping each other.
bump
Hey,
you, can, huh?
Safi's third. So basically, it's Chien Pun first, Hong Sui second,
Yep.
and Safi is in third position. Haziq's fourth, and how do you pronounce this guy's name?
Haris Shami or Zephyrai Shami.
Shami.
Yeah,
Shami.
Shami, yeah. Well, let's take a quick look at our race 2 winner. Dylan Tan is in the 7th position. Ayman Hakim is in 12th. And there we have
Okay.
Jason Tays in 6th. Where's Nabil Aslan? Nabil Aslan is currently in 9th position. But it's still early in the race. As you know, things can happen.
Ooh,
What was that?
it was a
Asafi
big
Asadi.
jump, man, on the curb.
Yeah, he's staring at Hong Sui. And Hong Sui is enjoying a second position. And Chien Pun, like we always say, whenever Chien Pun gets the front, he just goes on and on and on. Like already, yeah. Hey, what's happening?
Hong Sui took too much curb, bounced off.
Why the who's this?
Owen,
Owen, there.
Owen lah.
He just came out.
hey,
You mean he was there? I
faster lah.
thought he was out.
oh, Asafi's just taken second place from
Hong Sui.
Hong Sui. Oh, but Hong Sui's coming back. Hong
Oh,
Sui
I
says,
say,
no,
way, man. You're gonna do this to me.
not going to give it to you so
Wow.
easily. You gotta work hard. You gotta work harder for it, man.
Yeah, you can see Chien Pun is grey Audi. Woohoo! Then Safi Asadi is blue Audi. Look at that.
In his Audi,
the
yeah.
Audi, yeah.
Who's coming up? Oh, Amir Haziq in fourth.
Mm.
In his
Yeah, we
In
haven't
his
heard from
Hyundai.
Ahmed for a while, so maybe
ooh.
Jason Tays.
He's trying to fight the position with Asafi. Oh, that's wow, brave, man, brave, man.
moment. I thought you were drifting.
That was fierce. Amir Haziq wants that third
Look,
place.
all the action
badly
is back
from
there, but I see at Chien Pun. I'm sailing in the
Sailing
wind.
in the wind. I'm sailing in the wind.
All back three can complicate things, but I'm happy and gay. All right.
And Hong Sui second.
Hong Sui is really
wow,
like
not
ding
bad.
dong,
Hong
yeah.
Sui still maintaining
Ooh.
second.
Don't count Jason Tay out. He's currently in third position over to Amir Haziq, and look at Asafi
Jason
Asadi
Tay
in fifth position. He's also breathing down Amir Haziq.
Putting his foot down, Jason Tay
Yeah.
trying to come back up.
Hey, but look at
Okay,
Dylan
so
Tan.
who
He's
are
in
our
sixth.
main predict?
Main
And
three, we got
our-
Chien Poon, Hong Sui in second,
Okay.
and Jason Tay in third. And I just spoke too soon. There's a ding donging between Amir Haziq and Asafi. And Dylan Tan has overtaken Asadi. Sneaky one, but he did it.
Ayman Hakim is still stuck in 10th place. Huh? I think he's being really held up in traffic, or he's just being cautious.
Or this element
Yeah.
is trying to hold him back.
In my opinion, Ayman Hakim needs to be a little bit more, throw caution into the wind and just be a bit braver. He's got just to be more brave lah, you know.
Jangan takut. Steady, ciong.
Yeah. Tu takut tak boleh lah.
Cannot lah.
Must chong a bit lah.
You never eat biryani lah. Must eat more biryani, become brave a bit. Okay. So, wow, looking at the tables right now, Edwin Lim, I think he's out. Is he out? He's still stuck at 18, and I think that was the car that went off, right? Yep. Oh dear.
Yeah lah.
Edwin.
Yeah. You can see the car in the pit. I think Edwin is in the pit lah.
Hasn't been a
Must
very
be.
good race for Edwin at all. Hopefully his
Yeah.
car is doing fine. Let's check.
Okay, Ayman Hakim in the distance, you can see is these
Our
guys
man
taking each other.
Jason Tay has clawed his way up to second position. He's
Second
currently
position,
bleeding
yeah.
down Chien Poon, and like I said, Chien Poon is sailing away. My goodness. Hong
This
Sui
Jason
holding
is
on to
in
third.
the Audi, right?
Sorry, was it?
Yeah,
it?
Jason is in the
Yes,
Jason
Jason.
is in the Audi as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
The green Audi, and Chien Poon is famous grey.
Yeah.
And Hong Sui is holding on, but he knows better not blink because he's got Dylan Tan behind him. So just keep
Yeah.
eye. And Ayman Hakim
Dylan
has
Tan
just,
is
there's
bidding
a
his time to
swap there.
overtake.
Ayman Hakim has just overtaken Safi Asadi, and Nabil Aslan has done the same thing as well. There's something wrong with Safi Asadi, is falling back 3 positions. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
I think it could be some car
Yep.
problem
He's
potentially.
overtaken Haris, so it looks fine now. Currently, yep, we have
Oh,
top
oh,
three.
shit,
What's happening?
Dylan. Ooh, Dylan. He's basically got the exit. Is overtaking.
Dylan Tan, the Hong Sui or
Hong
Amir
Sui.
Hakim, yeah.
Yes, he's
yes,
overtaken
Hong
Hong
Sui
Sui
right
now.
He's in third
So
position.
Dylan is now in third place.
Hey, check out. Top 4 is a Singapore affair, and from the 5th and the 8th is all Malaysian, and the Chapalangs are behind.
Yes.
No, I respect all the races. I just
Must
being
respect,
cheeky, that's all.
ma.
Respect.
Yalah.
No hard feeling. Chinese New Year ang pao lai. Okay, so who is
Ayman
look at Chien
Hakim
Poon.
in fifth,
I'm not happy.
yeah.
Can we put a camera in this car right now? I swear he must be singing. It's a final countdown. He must be singing. Look at him. Is this
Camera
Chien?
view
Look
for
at Chien
Ayman
Poon's
Hakim
rear.
lah.
Where? No, Bau. Where?
Chien Poon, he's like a million miles
Yeah,
in the
Jason
distance.
says, I can smell your exhaust. Yeah, look at that. So far away. How do you think? He just like close his eyes, no?
Chien Poon,
like
funny,
driving
this
Miss
guy.
Daisy. Look at
This guy, if he got no pressure,
Ah.
he's damn fast. Yeah, he
and
can
you were the
really-
one that was telling me in the previous race that Chien Poon, when he's right in front, right, he's got a
Yeah,
fast
yeah,
car.
yeah.
No problem, and it's true. Look at that.
It's the traffic that puts him, that he gets gold gabra. Lah, basically.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
this guy has clear road, he's fast. Let's have a camera view on Ayman Hakim.
Ayman Hakim. Where's Ayman Hakim? Cameron Ayman
There
Hakim.
we go.
Where? Ooh.
Put an inboard view of Ayman Hakim, man.
Yeah, man.
I want to see
view of
Ayman Hakim's inboard.
Let's see. You can see with Ayman Hakim.
Oh,
look
here
at
we go.
that.
Ayman Hakim.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, look at that.
Under braking.
Hey, Amir
on,
Haziq
Ayman.
is there.
Oh, Amir Isaac not easy to overtake because.
Try again. Maybe he will try it when he
Yes,
boleh.
yes.
Ooh.
Almost, not quite
Almost.
wide. Yeah.
Try again. We got 21 minutes to go. How many opportunities is that? Look at that. Scary, man. The eyes. Oh, lava.
He's quick here, lah.
Yeah.
Ayman Hakim. The 12 and 30 and 14.
It's crazy, man. Look at that. It's really, it's like, it's so tight. Look at them. Look at that. Oh, he's gonna try
Come
on
on,
the
Ayman
outside.
Hakim. Under
Boleh.
braking. Under
Accelerate.
braking.
Mark 1.
Wow. Okay, I think he's got it.
Ooh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Can. Ooh, can't see.
Can. He's got it.
Yes.
Ayman Hakim's got 4th position.
No,
now he's in what?
oh, he
fifth?
did. You're
Fourth,
right. You're right.
fourth.
He
Yes,
overtaken
I told you,
Amir
yes,
Razik.
fourth. He's got it.
Oh,
Turn 3,
aggressive
he's got
one.
the inside line. Okay, I mean turn 2. Now this is turn 3.
Hey. Two cars have gone
you
off
see
the
the
road.
cars
Who's
flying
that?
off. It's like,
Aye.
that, man?
Haris
Garang,
Shami has gone off the track. He's gone lawn mowing.
Man.
Ayo.
It's gone a long way. Oh, was he nudged off? That's the thing.
No, man.
Ooh, somebody's trying on the inside of almost, not quite.
No. He got. Hey, look at the score. Get Voltaire Alman is in first position. Chien Poon is in second. Jason Tay on third. Dylan Tan in fourth, and Ayman Hakim fifth. Lots of action.
How come? How did that happen? Yeah.
Hey, how
what
did
happened to
Alman
the
fly all the way to the
guys?
front?
Yeah.
Did he teleport himself? I don't think so. Look at that. Everyone is. Ooh, this is really, really like.
Mark Voltaire, where did he come
I
from?
don't know.
Oh. Eh? How come now he's in the pit?
Oh, he got disqualified, is it? Oh, dear.
DQ.
What happened?
Hey, what happened, guys?
I
Oh,
don't
okay.
know. I was told by the race god he got disqualified.
Oh, DQ'd from probably too much bumping lah.
Yeah, but they put him
That's
on number
why.
1. That's a respect lah. See, now he's number 1. Chien Poon
So
won't be
anyways,
happy.
it's
Oh,
still
there.
Chien Poon.
Talking about Chien Poon,
Chien
okay?
Poon,
We've got Jason
Tay.
Tay breathing down
okay,
the throat of Chien Poon. I think he relaxed just way too long. And Chien Poon has caught up with him. He's just 300 seconds behind him. It's Jason Tay.
Well,
So,
the race is pretty much.
Oh, Russell
Reyes
Reyes.
from the outside.
He's
taken.
chasing after Chua Sin Han from Singapore.
Wow, that was a fierce move by.
Nabil Aslan.
Nabil Aslan, is it?
Yeah. Nabil Aslan.
Okay, Nabil Aslan is just behind
Ayman Hakim.
Ayman Hakim.
That's right.
They're one pair lah, always
They
together.
both together. Now see, the three Singaporean comprising of Chien Poon, Jason Tay, and Dylan Tan. Then three Malaysian counterpart Ayman Hakim, Nabil Aslan, and Amir Hazi.
Jason has caught up with Chien Poon already.
That's it,
CYP is under pressure.
It's an Audi versus an Audi. Who looks better, grey or?
I think the blue looks better
Really,
lah. The turquoise blue
Okay,
is
like,
nice lah.
under the sun.
Colour.
At night, then you don't want to drive the other car. Too dark. Look at
Here
that.
we go, Jason.
Yes.
Jason.
It's
Wow,
Audi
these guys
versus
are-
Audi.
Safi
Oh,
and Chua Sing Han.
What happened to that car? It just disappeared. Anyway, there's a battle for sixth position between Amir Haziq. Let's see.
Jason
Amir
Tay and
Haziq
Chien Poon now. Here we go.
and Nabil
Come
Aslan.
on, Jason. Oh, Jason overtook already on turn 12.
Jason
He took
Tay
him on the
say-
undercut coming off turn 12.
Come on, Jason.
Jason Tay in the lead
Whoa,
lah.
look at that down the stretch. Ooh, catch me again.
Chien Poon now.
Wow.
See whether you
Jason
can take him
Tay
under,
is in first position,
under
Chien
braking.
Poon second, and Dylan Tan in third. Now Dylan is just watching from the back. These two uncles, what they doing? Audi versus Audi. I show you what my Hyundai can do. There,
You just
every
let them
day
race
is a
lah.
Hyundai.
Every day is a Hyundai.
Look at him, he's just
Aye.
watching there. Wait, you two, Yeah, wait, y'all make a mistake, y'all forget. The little boy will come running from the back and go.
No, it's not even a mistake because these two racing each other, they're going to slow themselves down. That's the bottom line.
Distraction.
So Dylan's just driving his own race.
Oi, that was close.
Oi,
What?
that was close.
The Kareem is back.
Ah,
Aye,
fierce.
Audi. Okay, Jason Tay holding on. It's very close. It's 200 with second lead in front of Chien Poon. And for Dylan Tan, it's around 1.729 minutes. Sorry, seconds, not minutes, pardon me.
Yeah.
A minute away, we'll be all behind. This for us lah, the old racers we drive, 1.4 minute. Auta. Our car is called Auta,
Jason
not Audi.
Tay. Auta. Jason Tay first, second Chien Poon, Dylan Tan holding in third, and Ayman Hakim in fourth. Nabil Aslan in fifth.
Unexpected.
And,
I was just hoping to think that maybe since race 1 and 2 we had the repeat winners for first and second position, but now it seems it's Only Dylan Tan is just in the top. Spoke too soon. Ayman Akim is in 4th position, so things can happen. So the winners for race 2 are currently in 3rd, 4th, and 5th position. So who knows? Huh?
Well, bro, they haven't pitted yet. You see lah, these guys are just holding station. Once the pit stop strategy kicks in,
when the pit
the usual protagonists will be out in the front again.
Yeah, man. Anything can happen right now.
Let's see what happens. So we're about to enter the pit stop window, so we're hitting the 15-minute mark. So we're about halfway point.
Well,
Chien Pun still second.
Mm-hmm.
And
second, Jason Tay.
Jason Tay holding steady.
Steady, yeah.
Who's this?
Asafi Asadi.
In the pit. What happened?
What happened?
Penalty or damage?
Or penalty?
I think
Disqualified. Oh dear.
Disqualified. Too much bumping lah.
Huh?
Oh dear. Oh dear. Asafi.
It's Safi. He's not happy. Asafi not happy. Edwin Lim is even not happy at all.
Edwin Lim also DQ'd.
Yeah. Oh, guess what? Mark Voltaire Ullman is disqualified as well.
I think the three of them were involved in too much bumper car lah. That's why.
Yeah, yo.
They hit the 50 points lah. They hit the 50 demerit point thing, and then lah.
People keep thinking 50 is a lot, right? You ding.
No,
ding,
man.
The credit all gone. That's
it. Oh, here we go. Pit stop. Everybody's coming in. The leaders, Jason Tay, Chien Pun, Dylan Tan, all three coming in.
Chien Pun. Dylan, be patient, young man.
Oh, but is Ayman Hakim out there?
Is he out there? Ayman is still out there?
Yeah. I think Ayman is out there. He's going to take an extra lap. See whether that pays off.
Will it be wise for him to...
Yes.
Okay.
Well, hard to see. Let's see what the strategy is. So, Ayman Hakim is taking an extra lap together with Nabil Aslan and Haziq. See whether this, pushing the tires for an extra lap will pay off towards the end.
Because Ayman Hakim, Nabil Aslan, Amir Haziq, all three of them are out there right now. It is some kind of strategy.
No, but Ayman is really pushing very hard. He's using every inch to maximize his extra lap out there on the old tires. So let's see where the strategy pulls off. Look at the amount of
tires
he's using every inch of the curb. See, even on the turn in, he climbed the curb before he turned in. He's pushing it, man. Let's see whose strategy works out.
Yeah, man.
So this batch now is the Francis Gonzalez, Ayman Hakim, Aslan, and Haziq.
Yep.
They are all going to pit in together. My bet is this next lap, all are going to go in.
Makes sense, Hao Qingyuan as well. Hao Qingyuan has been very quiet, but he's currently in 5th position.
Is he?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So
Enrico is also in 5th.
Enrico.
Jason Tay. Oh, they're all out now, that batch. You see, so that batch, Jason Tay, Dylan Tan, Chien Pun, what's it? Sing Han, is it?
Yes,
yeah,
Chua Sing Han, yeah.
Chua Sing Han, they're all going to be... Let's see whether they get
Francis
beaten
Gonzalez.
by these guys.
Yep, Gonzalez is going in right now. He's pitting.
So the second batch is all in. Let's see.
Wow. Hey, they already pit. Why you
Francis
want to
like, hello, faster lah. Okay, so now Nabil Aslan is in the lead. Francis Gonzalez is no, can't be.
All in the
they are all in the pit lane. So the ranking 7, Jason Tay is now in the lead. Correct?
Okay, we have Ayman Hakim
Dylan Tan is
coming
second.
out. He joins the track. Yeah, there we have it. Okay.
Not quite. Strategy didn't quite work out. That means Chien Pun is where? 5th.
So Ayman Hakim currently
Where's
in
Dylan?
3rd. Yep, Dylan is in 2nd position. Jason Tay in 1st. Chien Pun is in 5th position. Could he have lost his lead? But we don't know. Let's see how it goes. At the point, Reyes overtakes Gonzalez for 8th position. As it stands right now, Jason Tay at 1st, Dylan Tan 2nd, Ayman Hakim 3rd, Nabil Aslan 4th, Chien Pun 5th, Amir Haziq 6th, Chua Sing Han at 7th, Russell Reyes at 8th, Gonzalez is at 9th, and Hao Qingyuan is at 10th. So
I think Yeah, the later pitting has worked in the favor of the second group. It means Ayman Hakim and Nabil Azlan. You look at how much they've closed down on Dylan and Jason.
Yeah, look at that.
So the later strategy is a good move, man.
Yeah. Now I need to check, is Amir Aziz out or in?
What was it? Ovenly drive-through penalty, yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Enrico, 13.
Yep.
Position.
Yep.
What's going on?
Right, Amir
Haziq
Haziq is disqualified.
How come? What
I
happened?
don't know, for whatever reason. So currently we have 4 cars that's been disqualified.
Oh, yo.
Ayo is
Too
the
much
word
bumper
for it.
car,
I
lah.
don't know. I think we gotta get a bigger car. Jason Tay is in first. I don't know why the computer is showing me Amir Aziz at third, but let this is some time to give us a more accurate tally. There we have it.
Here we go now.
Yeah, Jason Tay in first, Dylan Tan second, Ayman Hakim in third. So and Nabil Aslan, look at that.
Can we get a camera view from the racing gods in Ayman Hakim's car?
Okay, we have a request for camera view on board from Ayman Hakim's car. It's Haris Zafari Shami. Oh, this is Ayman Hakim.
Ayman Hakim's car.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
he's in a
Looking
bit
for
of a
Dylan Tay.
distant.
Yeah,
He's a distant third.
Just turn around,
Dylan
apex.
is quite spread out. It's quite spread out now. That's the
look at
problem.
that. You can still see him. I'm coming.
No, it's they're not close like
Like the
first race,
yeah.
first and second race.
Yeah.
Now, yeah.
But then
Somehow the
it's
traffic
not-
really.
Yeah.
No, I think you know why? Because look at all the participants who have been disqualified.
Yep.
4 cars. I suspect Ayman Hakim was held up in all the melee of those guys doing bumper cars, right? And he didn't want to get involved in that. That's why, unfortunately, by being conservative and staying out of trouble, good for him. But he has fallen back from Dylan. Dylan managed to get the jump and pull ahead and save the front pack. So that's why the gaps are so big between now Dylan and the rest.
Yeah. Who said just put out Jason Tay?
Is that Jason Tay?
Yeah,
okay.
it's Jason Tay in front. Yep.
This is Jason Tay
Okay.
in the front.
We got
Yeah.
Dylan Tan at the back, and who's it on the last? And okay, what we have here? Haris
think
Zafari
that's-
Shami at 11th
Yep.
position, with chasing Hong Sui with Henrico being down his back. Now they are currently in 10th, 11th, and 12th position.
Hong Sui's in 10th.
Yeah.
Nice. So, it is Jason Tay, Dylan Tan, Ayman Hakim, and Nabil Aslan and Chian Pun in the top 5.
I heard that Hong Sui had some points being deducted. I need to find out exactly. No, not that. Sorry. I'm getting confused with all these telemetry.
Yeah, that's
No,
why
I
I
wish
say,
to be I'm a comedian
don't
right now. I
stare
can look
at
at
the
the screen
telemetry
and
so
anyone.
much. Yeah. Watch the race. Watch the race.
Yeah. Look at that. So it kind of, I don't know, the race right now has kind of mellowed down a little, and I think all of them are grouping in their respective place, like the front 3. Maybe
Yeah.
not. Look at it. This is Hong
It's more spread out
Sui.
compared
Yep.
to race 1 and 2 for
Hong
sure.
Sui very close to Hao Xingyuan. That's close, almost touched him.
Hong Sui's in 10th.
Yeah. Well, I was told if Hong Sui stays in 10, he will get his very first point.
Oh, no pressure then.
No pressure. This is the love for the sport now. Getting it. Currently, right now, we have Jason Tay, Dylan Tan, Ayman Hakim, still in the top 3. Now we're looking somewhere between the mid. Second being Hong Sui.
Can we have Racing Gods inboard view of Dylan Tan?
All right.
That'll be
Can we have an
perfect.
inboard view of Dylan Tan? Dylan Tan has been quite in race.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Oh, he's really chasing after Jason Tay. No.
Oh, wow! Look at the way he takes turn 3. He's very aggressive, man. No wonder he's so quick through.
Yeah, look at that.
There's in this particular corner in real life. There's a
Yeah.
bump. There's a dip there. You know,
Okay.
wow! He can actually snap the car, into a bit of an oversteer moment.
You were mentioning about which part of the turn where there's a possibility that your car can flip.
That one that was not flip, but you can oversteer. So that particular corner that we went past just now, I said there's a bit of dip.
Oh, okay.
But in this is the corner where turn 11 here, you literally have to short shift in a lot of cars because you're holding, you're flooring it through and then accelerating and then changing gears. Turn 12, yeah. You actually want to unwind the steering. So Dylan has a little bit of, he tends to hold the steering a little bit too much on the exit of that one. He should unwind it earlier so he gets a bit more drive coming out as well.
So currently
That's
the really
probably his
battle
only
for
point.
first position, you have like Jason Tay, 1 minute 41.224, and Dylan Tan 1 minute 40.867. That's quick.
Wow.
Whoa.
So Dylan went into 140.
140.867.
Awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
look at that, man. He's really like flying off. My goodness, look at that.
Yeah, he is. He's reeling in the laps, man.
Yeah. Oh, it's really
He's
good. And
reeling
this
in
is
the lap
rear
times.
view of Jason Tay.
Jason Tay.
And he knows he doesn't have much. He's really closing the gap. Wow, look at that. It's crazy. I don't know, man. And anything can happen right now.
Is this dip here? That particular corner
okay.
in real life, there is a dip. But it doesn't seem to reflect it in the game here.
Okay. Now, just past the 4 minute 46 seconds left on the clock for the race, and the desperate attempt. We will come back shortly after this break.
Left long, opens 30, hold left. And 5 left, extra long of a crest, tightens turn, 3 left.
Hip hop.
Air, fuel, spark, the trinity of power. You need all three to bring your engine to life. Kenny and Norm knew that, which is why for over 50 years, the company that bears their name has been re-engineering what filtration can do. Engineered to protect against dirt and scientifically proven to provide up to 50% more airflow. K&N, 50 years of performance and innovation.
Welcome back. If you just joined us, we are into the last 2 minutes and 30 seconds of race 3 of the Asian E Endurance Series Season 1. Ooh, we have Haris. It just went off.
Yeah, just went off. He had a bit of a nudge with what's his name, Chua Seng Han. Is it no? Who's the guy in 9th place?
In 9th position is
Sheng Yuan.
Hao Sheng Yuan.
Hao Sheng Yuan
is in 9th position.
Yeah, that was a bit of a nudge.
Lots of ooh, that was a Titan.
Hong Sui went off.
Hong Sui. Hong Sui. Where's your 1 point? Hong Sui. Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh dear.
He's gotta fight his way back for his 1 point.
That's somewhere down the road. I was looking at this Hyundai, and this car started appearing and disappearing across the track. What was that, boy?
Haris.
Zafare
Haris
Shami.
Haris Shami. Jason, still in the lead, man. I mean, yeah. So Dylan has closed down on Jason, but I think it's got too much of a distance to make much of an impact.
It's got a 1.7 hundredth of a second.
Even we can't
behind,
even
yeah.
find Ayman Akim. Iron Man Akim Tadashi is just not even in the camera view.
Yeah,
among
but he's
the
currently
top
in
two.
the third position, but quite a distance at the back then.
Quite a
we can
distance
see,
down.
yeah, we
Okay,
can
let's
see
see.
Jason
Okay,
Tay and Dylan
let's see
Tan.
whether.
How
You see, we
far
can't
is
even
he?
see him down the whole back
There you
straight.
see it. There you have
Oh,
it.
there he is. Yeah,
There
coming
it
into
is.
screen only now.
Dang, dang, dang.
Funny, you know, remember the last race as well, right?
Yes.
We're talking about Montegi, right? The last race, everybody seems to be more spaced out as well.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't so close. I mean, Montegi was very close, but that last race was still always seems to be the last race. I guess you know why? The back markers, they get more accustomed to the circuit. You know, because they already gone through race 1 and 2, and as a result, it's far harder to overtake because everybody's more familiar or already warmed up, shall we say. So the fast guys starting at the back, right? Because it's a reverse grid. They just can't overtake that easily compared to like race 2. You know what I mean?
I know. Well, we're coming into the last lap.
Last lap.
Yep. And currently right now, Jason Tay is in front, followed by Dylan Tan, and not too far away, Ayman Akim. Interesting. Now, this is...
this is strong. It's a fight between Haris Shaimi and
Hao Xingyuan.
Hao Xingyuan.
Who is that doing?
Oh, somebody.
Oi!
Who's
there
that?
you go, lawnmower and
Oh.
Waiti Chua, just testing
Waiti
the
Chua,
lawn.
yeah.
Testing
Yeah, that's right.
clean his tires. Okay, so Dylan
Tan,
Tan, here we go.
second.
It's coming very close.
I suspect Dylan is just holding station
Yeah,
and says,
he's
okay,
got-
you know, I'm going to take
yeah.
second position,
And
drive
he
for the
already took
championship,
first position
drive for the
in
points.
race 1 and 2, so he's got the points. He's gonna
He's going to bag the points. Huh?
he's gonna add on to his 101 points. That's it. It's like amazing. Good performance from Dylan though. A big comeback,
Yep.
and not to write off Ayman Hakim. I think he kind of helps
Unwind.
and
Yeah,
look at that.
he's getting better on his steering inputs now, you know, for turn 12. Ayman Hazik, you see, this is that corner's Ayman's strength, turn 12.
Okay,
Jason Tay
down,
coming around
down.
for the win,
Yep, Jason Tay.
followed by Dylan Tan, in
Yeehaw!
second position. Oh,
There you
yeehaw!
go.
Jason's like,
Oh.
I won one race.
Yeah, I win already.
Dylan Tan,
Dylan
second.
Tan.
Oh,
Oh, what happened? Excited. Oi!
we all banging each other.
Now, in real life, that would be a
And
ball of fire.
Ayman Hakim in
Aye.
third position. Nabil Aslan in fourth. Chien Pun fifth. All right, man. Chien Pun. Not bad, guys.
Yeah.
Not bad. It's a good race.
It was really exciting. I mean,
Jason was happy.
Yeah, Jason. I think was thinking, woohoo!
Jason's happy.
Great balls of fire. There we have it. Jason Tay, 1 minute 41.224. Dylan Tan, 1 minute 40.867. And Ayman Hakim,
What
1
a
minute
time.
41.251. So fastest lap is Dylan Tan, and race winner is Jason Tay. Congratulations. I must say, it's crazy.
Well done, guys.
It's crazy.
Well done, guys.
It's nuts. I mean, today's race, I mean, we expected it. We expected it because with how we look at the Twin Ring Motegi and the competition we were getting. And now it's crazy now. Look at that, the results.
Yep. It's a bit of a pity that Angelo Gonzalez and Russell Reyes, you know, our usual protagonists, they showed strong showings initially in practice and qualifying, but in race 1 it was a bit of a struggle for them onwards. Yeah.
But I must
But
say,
anyway.
I mean, this Dylan Tan has really certainly made a comeback. I mean, when I
Yep.
last spoke to him, he said, he had the issues back there. But look at the young man. I mean, his head is screwed.
No,
on
he's
properly. Look at
really screwed his. You know, he basically is. He's got his head screwed on right,
Yeah.
put it that way. And you know, it's already now championship critical at this point, and he's really done very very well to not let the pressure get to him, but in fact use the pressure to spur him on, and he took basically 3 wins, man.
That's
It's
right.
awesome.
It's amazing. It's awesome. He's done really well, and wow, I feel the standard has just gone up. Really.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah,
and well done to all of them. You know, well done to all the drivers. They did a really good job. The racing was very, very impressive. Okay, the mid pack, a little bit of the bumper cars. Those 4 guys that got disqualified. We could, well, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, anyway, the system did its job.
Yeah, I know it's really, really great. Well, I mean, that's our show for today. Now, remember to jot this date down for our next race. When is that? That's the 7th of March 2021 at Macau GP for our final round of the Asian E Endurance Series Season 1. Remember, registration begins on the 22nd to the 28th of February. So don't forget to lock that down on your race diary. Now, before we sign off, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors: Penrite, The Brake Shop, KNN, and Racing Roots. Our media sponsors: Car Ganzaza and Time Attack Manila, 0200.com, and Nitro. Now, once again, Dennis, it's always a pleasure learning so much from you, and I must say the race is getting more and more exciting. I can't wait for race 5, really. it's
well, race 5 Macau is going to be wild, man, I tell you. Macau is wild.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So, well, in the meantime, for our participants, keep practicing, and we will see you on the 7th of March. Remember. So this is Zachary and this is Dennis. We are signing off from the Asian E Endurance Series, and we will see you then. Take care.
See you guys. Take care. Cheers, man.
Bye.
Left long, opens 30, hold left. And 5 left, extra long of a crest, tightens turn, 3 left.
Air, fuel, spark, the trinity of power. You need all 3 to bring your engine to life. Kenny and Norm knew that, which is why for over 50 years, the company that bears their name has been re-engineering what filtration can do. Engineered to protect against dirt and scientifically proven to provide up to 50% more airflow. K&N, 50 years of performance and innovation.
Hip hop.
Who is going to take the spoils? We are about to find out as we are racing into turn 1. Contact between the 2. 3 wide into turn 3. Sideways Doyden.